Hello, good morning, good morning. Morning, everyone. How are we? Right, I've got so many tabs open here. Nothing weird. Let me see. Where are we? We got... Oh, that's the wrong camera. Yeah, there we go. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Notfler. 5 years. Your maths is correct. Notfler, thank you for the 5 years. Gaza for the 21 months. And Burks with the 3 months. Look at that. Lovely orders as well. How are you, everyone? I hope you're all good. Good morning. Cheers, cheers, cheers. You can see I've got the PES 99 little playlist ready to go. Let's make sure we are in Football Manager, which we are. Hope you're well. Happy Sunday all. Get your coffee cups up and let's start a nice chill stream today. How do we feel about that? Andy gifting a sub over as well over to Leddy. Make sure you say thank you, Leddy, and good morning to you. Cheers, Andy. Dad is what that says. Let's have some lovely coffee. I think Lenny just came in as well. That is a precarious looking holy as well. Look at that. That is... You should look after your holy, everybody. Cheers. Lenny is indeed right here. You all right, mate? Can you see him? Can I move out the way at all? No? He is there somewhere. How are we, everyone? Good morning. Thank you for the gift. There you go. They did say thank you, Andy, so that's good. Keeney's back for 34 months as well. Hope you're well also. We have got people in both chats as well. YouTube, good morning to you. I see you. I see you right now. That sounds ominous. Oliver's in. How are you? Please do a career mode for Orlando Pirates, Wonder Kid, Relay, Mofake. Right, chat. Cancel the plans for today. No, I'm joking. That sounds like a fun idea. I did Mamelodi Sundowns in the Pentagon last year. If you want some South African action. You probably don't like them because you support Orlando Pirates maybe instead. Vortex, welcome in. Hope you're good. How you doing? I'm good, actually. Not had loads of sleep. Jack doesn't like sleeping. I don't know if anybody else has got young children who don't like sleeping either. Rough, isn't it? It's rough. But yeah, no, I'm all right. Thank you. Rob, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, Clayts and team. How are we? All that thoughts in... Yeah, exactly. Fantasy FM picks. We're just doing a new save. Yeah. By the way, you can join the Fantasy FM game should you wish to. Links should be pinned, or at least the code should be pinned in both chats if you want to get yourself ahead of the game there and get yourself into Fantasy FM today, which we will be playing. Finally caught up so I can watch live. Liam, that is very cool. Very cool indeed. There are loads of people, loads of you, and this probably, I'm speaking to you right now, but in the future, I appreciate you guys watching this as a VOD, the Three Counties save. Loads of you seeming to like the long VODs as well, which is quite cool. You know, taking in all of the stream, etc. So yeah, nice one, you guys. Hope you're good. I've been the same since I was born. I can sleep for 10 minutes during the day and be awake all night. It drove my mum and dad mental, not 44 years later, and I'm the same. Yeah, fair enough. I was watching a Zealand stream last week and there was a guy who sounded exactly like you. Interesting, that, isn't it? Weird. A quick YouTube update after a slower week last week. This week has had a more steady feel with views consistent throughout. AVD has gone up massively on the channel as a whole and I gained a few more subscribers, so things are looking up as a whole. Great, Rob. Good. That's excellent. Good news for you. I'm currently tied for first in the fantasy. Whoop, whoop. I feel like most people will be if you've joined the fantasy at the moment, but yes. Is that like how blood is made up of platelets? Claytlets. Yeah, Claytlets is the stream. You guys, the chat, are the Claytlets. That's a weird way of doing a community thing, isn't it? Like platelets and Claytlets. Yeah. Clayts does sound a bit like clots. So that kind of works, doesn't it? Last FM, I discovered a youngster's striker named Dio Gracias Basinga. Literally, thanks God. I think you should check him. Maybe we will today. Maybe we'll sign him in today's stream. Probably not, but maybe. Kai Pi. I probably would reckon that's probably said instead. G'day there, my second favourite FMer. Right? It's better than third. We'll take it. We'll take it. Good morning, Kai Pai. I just finished catching up on all the episodes of this save. I love it so much. Thank you. I'm a huge fan of them now. Love it, Puzzles. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Let's try and make some progress with it today, shall we? And guess what, chat? I've been really thinking about it. Midweek streams. Not really thinking about it. As it stands, there are no same teams in Fantasy FM. That's really good news. That's cool. Morning, Clayts. I was at Claines Lane yesterday with my team Mangotsfield United and we drew with Worcester Raiders. They equalised in the last minute penalty up the lane. That's cool. That's very cool. It's weird when these things happen, isn't it? Where like real life things happen. That's cool though. Couldn't stop singing Chucky's name in my head. Yeah, at the lake. Where? I can imagine. Glad to catch a stream as usually catch up on the YouTube videos. Ritty, good morning to you. Welcome in, dude. We're going to have a chill one today, chat. Kat's just gone out with Jack. They've gone to her parents. So it's just me, the dog, and you guys. And we're going to chill out and have a nice stream. Maybe a long stream, maybe a short stream, maybe a fun stream, maybe a angry stream. Who knows? We don't know, but we will find out today, won't we? What's the code for today? And morning, Clarissa. The code, should be pinned in the chats, in the pinned comment. But I'll put it up on the screen in a bit as well for people to join slightly more, formally, if you'd like to. If you want to get ahead of the game, get in and pick some players. As it stands, there is an injury to Luca, who is out for 4 to 8 weeks. Probably should have told you that before. But in fact, if you're very eagle-eyed, you might be able to see it just there. So if you're choosing Radojevic, be careful. Hype train is in the way. Is the I see. Can you not flick across? Is there a hype train? We've got a scam train on the go. Very cool. 93% chat level 1. You've got 10 seconds to get it to level 2. You have to. Like, come on. It's a scam train. It's how it works. I forgot about that. Oh crap! Indeed. You failed anyway. Level 1. We'll take a level 1. It's better than none, isn't it? So, yeah. Contributed 3 sub gifts and 0 bits. There you go. That is your scam train for this morning. Damn, I just picked him. I think if it's 4 weeks, you'll have him back. You'll have him back in today's stream. I'm going to say that. Yeah, you can't change him now either. No, that is part of it at the moment. You can't really change it. Shall I get you that as a bit of a setup so that people can join before we get started today? And what I will say as well, chat, I see you commenters who are like, Fantasy FM, I don't care for it because I'm watching as a VOD. I do get it. I genuinely do get it. Last week would have been very Fantasy FM heavy because it's new. Whereas going forward, it will be much more concentrating on the save and I'll just be doing the screenshots and things in the background. Hopefully mods will be able to do that soon and it won't be as intrusive to the stream. It won't take over. I get it when people are like, it feels like it was a lot, but that was just because it was the first week. So I see you, but also it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Let me put this up on the screen so that if you do want to join it for today, we'll get it nice. We'll get it over and done nice and early. Your joining code for today's session, when it will just be, we'll find a winner at the end of today's stream, is on the screen right now. If you go to fantasyfm.io, you can join the table, which has a chunk of people already joined here. Look, at the moment, Abdul is top. I mean, you all technically are top because it is joint first. I did change that. I've made some changes that hopefully fix some stuff as well for Fantasy FM, in that now, if you are joint on points, you are joint in position. That's new from last time, I think. Hopefully, some of the stuff works a bit better as well. I can't see how many people. Can I see how many people are in? I can. 16 of you have joined. You should all join right now. Another thing that is fixed, by the way, hopefully, is that if you join late, you don't get historical points from before you join. So if you don't join in time, you just have less points, which is kind of the thing, isn't it? Clayts, sorry I'm late. Forgot it was a Sunday and the clock changed. The clocks did change, yes. I did see in the YouTube chat there were lots of people saying, Clayts, it's 10. Where are you? It wasn't 10 here. And that's sort of what we have to go off of this, isn't it? So yeah, apologies if the thing messed you around a little bit, but that's how these things works. Look at me in there with my selection. Yeah, you're in there. You're in there. How many got now? Oh, no, set up to 17. Someone else is in. That's cool. This did not let me join. You're doing something wrong. Is it NTQKP? Yeah, but you need to do FM and you've missed a letter there. It's in the pin message, Connor, and it's also on it is actually now. I've made it a little bit easier to see on the screen as well. Did the sound die for anyone else? Oh, did it die? Is it back? I think I'm making sounds. Maybe the music has died. That's because it did. The music has. Oh, I know why the music stopped. Now playing, chat. Up here. Now playing I Want to Be Like You, the Monkey song. Which is Jungle Book, which means Jack is not doing very well in the car right now. So we should get music back in a little bit. But yeah, that'll be why that's happened. Can we listen to it? Can I join it? Can we listen to it as well? Can we start a jam? Can we, like, how do you do that? Playing on, that's the queue. Connect to a device on other networks everywhere. Playing on everywhere. I may have just taken it off Kat and she's going to be very upset, but you should be able to have that now. Is that... That's not playing, is it? That's not playing. I think it's just playing on the Alexa downstairs, actually. We'll come back to the music. I think Kat needs it right now. I missed the missing player while eating brekkie. Who is it? Who is the missing player? You missed the missing player. Who, I don't know who that is. I mean, looks good. Good. Luca. Yes. Luca's out injured. That's the... Yes, sorry. I missed what you're talking about. Yeah, Luca is injured at the moment. And 10 people... That's 2 extra people since I've said it have picked him. So that's on you guys, isn't it? 10 people have picked him. I think Dusmano was probably one of those people, if we're going to be honest here, wasn't he? Anyway, chat, get picking your team. You have until the first game of the session today, of the stream today, to make sure that you don't miss out on any potential points. We've got 19 of you are in the league now. What should the prize be for today? What should the prize be? I tell you what, the prizes for today is you win the Fantasy FM. No, you can choose, if you're subscribed, you can choose somebody to gift a sub to. You get the power. If you're not yet subscribed, you get a gifted sub. Nice and simple, and then we'll do proper prizes when we get the seasons going and do a proper thing with this. How does that sound? Forgot about daylight savings time. Yeah, Yadara, it's one of those, isn't it? We are slightly off time, but it's, yeah, we'll get used to it by this point, won't we? Right, chat, I am going to go, I think, to... Not there. Here. Oh, by the way, I did have 2 crashes on FM this morning, so it could be a tricky one today. Fingers crossed it actually isn't, but it could be. I've played a few games when you're rolling out to streamers. Streamers have been testing it. If you sign up for it, people will be able to test it. Miles, what is the code? The code is pinned in the comments. In the chat, sorry. It's pinned at the top. It's the messages that are pinned. How does that sound? Also, I can now add, I believe... I can add my Fantasy FM. Let me add my browser source as well, and that way the message actually will be on the screen. There you go. I can put it on the screen a little bit there as well. I've been crashing on FM as well, having an issue trying to counter offer loan offers. Interesting. I've had, I think, on stream all year, we've had 1 crash. I was getting a crash when I was trying to go into free cam during matches. I'm just not going to do that today, but that's because I'm using mods rather than the actual game, to be honest with you. Right, I've made a little bit of progress, by the way. We just lost on penalties to Crystal Palace under 21s. I did pick a weird team, I'm not going to lie to you. I rested everybody. Sani played, look, Prince Cisse played left wing in this game because I wanted to rest some players. Kirby and Richards in midfield. So we lost to the Palace under 21s who were managed by Ruud van Nistelrooy in a penalty shootout. It really doesn't matter, does it? That is our 1 loss of the season so far, though. We did also beat Salford, and I also did insta result this game, but we won 10-5 against Shrewsbury. What on earth does that mean? Are we good? Or are we terrible? I mean, we scored 10 goals, but we did also concede 5. Like, I have no idea what to make of this. Like, what type of team are we? Very odd. Ollie, thank you for the 63 months, my friend. Thank you, dude. Can we have music back yet, Kat? Or not? She's still listening to We've got the Jungle Book on. I want to make it so it can play everywhere. She'll get the message, though. She'll get the message. We've stole the music back. Yeah. Money to upgrade to Spotify Duo. Yeah. If Kat wants to pay me for that. Super late today. How you doing, Subway? Welcome in, dude. Where's my music gone? There we go. Yeah, you're probably right, though, to be fair. We might need to fix that, to be honest. I decided to create a club into FM24 Manchester FC in the 20th tier of English football. Wow, that is crazy. That averages out to a 2-1 win. It does kind of, yeah. The Meester contributions in this game would have been wild. 10 rating. How many goals? 1, 2, hat-trick. And then look at the assists. 1, 2, 3, 4 assists. It would have been a good one for Fantasy FM this game if you picked Demista, yeah. Just use the taxpayers' money to do it as an expense. I mean, you are actually probably right. Yeah. If you guys want to donate, we can get a Spotify duo. Good offense, terrible defense, probably the way. Yeah, the Meester men. Yeah, that sounds good though. 20th tier of English football, Alexander, is pretty intense. I should say as well, chat, today's stream is indeed sponsored by Holy. I've got a strawberry kiwi ready to go after my coffee. You should get involved with !Holy as well. Lovely people, lovely drinks, delicious. Hydration is what I've got going on today. Playing a journey save now in Cardiff. My South American striker scored 6 in 5 but got injured for 7 months. That is the Football Manager way right there. Yada. That is very, yeah, that is painful though, isn't it? Very R9 Ronaldo vibes. Except for the Cardiff bit. Stuart, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Chaz, good morning. Hope you're good. Samuel's off the mark for Antigua and Barbuda. Did I play any other games? We're at the 10th of October, so we've made a hefty chunk to the start of the season. And then we will I'd like to try and get towards January today. It probably won't happen because that's slightly too many games. But next stream will be January. And I really am thinking about it, chat. Midweek streams. I maybe want to start doing 3 streams a week. Would you be there is the question. I do actually want to. How are Worcester doing in League One? They were really struggling. Oops. I believe. Let me check. I don't know why I've searched for League One here and not the other way around. They were struggling. They've recovered slightly. Depends if you stream during daytime or nighttime. Wow, that's the question. I might do one daytime and then every week one late with Clayts. Committing to it. I'm not committing to it, but this is what I'm thinking about committing to it. Would you be there though? I feel like then we tick off different strokes for different folks. Well, me only Sunday. You only defo be there. Lates with Clayts on like one evening, and then a daytime one in the week as well. I feel like I'm more on top with things like videos and stuff now. Having Jack being 10 months now. Well, it's 10 months. Yeah, now. Good chance we could be back in the same league next season. Very good chance. Yeah. Wimbledon going up in there. Yeah, crazy gang going up. Be good, wouldn't it? Since I have college, yeah, fair enough. I will be there if it's after 3. I love this. Should we do what, when you ask your mates who's available? Should we put out one of those little straw poll things? I don't know why. It's not called a straw poll, is it? But you know what I mean. All FM or some variety. Probably all FM if we're honest. But maybe at some point we'll play Daisy on stream. I can work and lurk during the day. I can do late to the Clayts as well. But right, Keeney can do it. Let's do it. But that's kind of my thinking. I feel like now, with where FM is at, I think more streams might be the way to go. Straw poll is a throwback, isn't it? Yeah. Late with Clayts might be with a beer instead of a coffee, though. I mean, if you've been to a Late with Clayts stream before, you know how weird they get. It's just #odd is what it is. I don't know. How old am I, by the way? I just did #odd as a thing. Scotty, thank you for the 4 months as well, by the way. I appreciate you. Ollie with the 63 before that. Thank you, dude. And Scotty with the 4 months with Prime now as well. Legends, both of you. Is this stream ever not odd? That is kind of true, yeah. You're not available Monday night or Tuesday day. Chat, can you put in your availability, please? If everybody does that, we'll probably be able to come up with the most efficient time to stream. Should we genuinely do that? Like put out a poll, who can do when, and then come up with a stream schedule, not based on when I'm available, but when the majority of the viewers are. I wonder if anyone's ever actually done that. I guess they do, but in a much more vague way. It's like people won't be at work, but I think specifically we should do it like this. Wednesday nights Breezy is on too. Breezy does quite late, doesn't he? I won't be that late, trust me. I can Skype off work so any time is good. I hate ads. Well, you know the answer. You know the answer, Miles. I'll be here whenever I see that notification go off. That is what we love to hear, Johnny. We love to hear that. Right, chat. Let's it is almost time for the first game, by the way. We have Leyton Orient at home. If you want to get your fantasy FM teams in, make sure you do that. The code is in the chat pinned, and we've picked no players apparently. Let me do a quick pick and we'll go from there. By the way, pick your teams now because I'm going to lock it so that people can't enter during the games. And hopefully that doesn't break things. We've got 26 of you have all joined the league, which is very cool. Get yourself in there. Win some bragging rights, basically. You're currently on the big telly, which is a massive privilege. Get in. I can shout. That means I reckon that's probably near your Alexa. Alexa, play I Want It That Away. I'm not smug, but if that has worked, I'm going to be the happiest person alive. I don't know why I chose that song either. How long will it take Rente to get better at his second position? It's DM, yeah, it's DM that he can't play. But he just got quick picked in there, so he might be pretty good. I still think I'll probably go with Kirby over him because Kirby's also been good this year. Took 5 seconds to decide on a song. It did. I really should have thought of that before I started the sentence, shouldn't I? Just don't get pregnant again. You should be able to manage the extra streams. Perfect. Yes. Didn't work. Appreciate the effort though. That's a shame. We had some good ones with those Alexa games, didn't we? We had some good ones. Right, let's pick a team. In no way influenced, by the way, by your Fantasy FM teams. We're going to go with Nunes in goal. Cisse, Pereira, Johnson, Maguire. Remember last time, chat, Pereira is on loan now because we sold him to Brighton. Oh, it's such a shame. He's gone for, does it say it on here? 6.5 million rising to about 10. We have sold John Pereira and I am extremely sad about it. Where is my Backstreet Boys song? Yeah. Wait, what? Ollie, did you miss that? Did you miss that? Why has that gone underneath the sponsors thing again? There we go. Underneath. Good. You missed that. Yeah. We managed to get away with it. And then on deadline day, yeah, he rejected United. And on deadline day, Brighton came in and he went there. And Yambo accepted it. And all I could do to protest it was to resign. So, yeah, we've sold him. It's very sad. Any more contract stuff to sell or mortgage? We should have a look at that, actually, shouldn't we? Yes. See if there's anything that we can, any clauses that we can claim or anything. For us Apple fanboys, never going to give... Yeah, fair. Johnson, Maguire. Maguire's also wanted by 13 clubs, which is interesting. Yuhu Mane is starting. I haven't finished yet, Andy. This is a quick pick, but yeah, he probably will be. Bruno Zaroli. Shall we start Bruno? I'll tell you why we might actually start Bruno. There was one game he played and he got a hat-trick. It might have been a friendly, though. But I wonder if we do give him a little start. Rather than Kirby, because Luca is still injured. Josh Robinson not on the bench is a funky pick as well. But that's because we've got a keeper on the bench. I don't think I want a keeper on the bench. Let's do Josh Robinson there. Play Luca with what? No leg, please. No. Mane, Myers, Chucky Demista. I think the rest of the team is actually how we do that. I am not Andy. I am Alexander. Okay. I was probably replying to Andy's the message above yours in the chat. So it's probably just a simple mix-up, to be honest. Morning, Holmesy. How are you, buddy? Welcome in, dude. I once had a player wanted on loan by 25 clubs. It can happen. 13 for Maguire. Sarni's wanted by Forest. Yargo wanted by Bradford, but didn't leave, which is quite annoying. Have we got music again, by the way? Is it gone again? Playing on everywhere. Did the music die again? I've seen, yeah, some like 77 clubs and things like that before as well. Does she text me? Give me my music back, man. It's a wonderful day for a... I've stole it back again. Is this the night the music died? It kind of is, yeah. It kind of is. Right, let's go with this as the team. Fantasy FM, I am going to lock that as soon as I press that. If you're doing your team, you have about 5 seconds to complete your teams. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... That's a lock. You shouldn't be able to join now. It says code not found. I think you did it wrong, Panuzzo, because that was before I even locked it. The code is... It definitely works because there's 28 people in there. Right. If you didn't manage to join for that game, you're going to have to join for the next game. I am sorry. Mrs. Clayts is ruining the immersion for me. I need the Jungle Book playing to get into the game. Fair. Right, Leyton Orient. There is the Leyton Orient team. We are at home. Here come the two teams. There's me in my lovely yellow jacket. I look nice, don't I? You like that? I look good. Let's move over here as well, so we're slightly more out of the way. And it is time to begin. Everybody cheer on their players. I think is what you should do. I want chants and songs from you guys to cheer on your own players. That's a great start to the game. Did we just do the PSG kickoff? Or did they? Or did they just mess up a pass? I think they just messed up a pass, actually. Chucky has it. Into Prince Cisse. To Mane. Is it the perfect start inside the first minute here? Mane into Cisse. Into Zaroli. It's a corner. Come on, Luca. Shout from the stands. Nice. In my save last night, I saw the wildest goal ever. Playing a Scunthorpe in Season 5 against local rivals Hull. 5-0 up and Wout Faz scored an insane overhead kick from a long throw-in. I love it. It is always nice when they score an overhead kick or a bicycle, isn't it? The Chucky one that he got earlier in the save. I think it was Season 1, wasn't it? That was beautiful. I'm cheering for Luca's left peg. Cheering his recovery. Mane, given away. Looking crackable. Thank you. I think that's I think that was a compliment, chat. Knowing Faz, that would be an own goal. That is also very true. How's he doing, by the way? Is he still at Leicester? Where's Wout Faz these days? I often wonder this. I don't often wonder that. It's the first time I thought about him. What a truly dreadful footballer. Monaco on loan, is he? It's a pretty good move for him, actually. Weirdly, he's quite highly rated, wasn't he? And then I mean, I watched him just conspire to try and score all of the own goals against Liverpool that one time. Wow! Straight into the crowd! Damist is on fire. As a death metal connoisseur, I'm rather happy to be on the silent side of your streams. That's fair, Subway. That's fair. As somebody who picks the most non-threatening, non-upsetting songs ever for stream, I love the idea that you're like, I must avoid that music. But it is quite a different vibe, to be fair. He's still only 27. I thought he was like 35. Yeah, well, I mean, he was young when he was first at Leicester, isn't he, Faz? Yeah, strange old footballer. He's in the Belgium team still, right? Did you check out the chants I sent over last week, Clayts? I did, and then I forgot about it, and I've not loaded them in. But yes, I did actually listen to them. Very good. He's been decent on FM, but in real life was awful. Yeah, that's it, Parksy. That's basically it. A few ex-Northampton players, is there? In, what, for us? We've got Chucky, I guess, haven't we? Any more for us? Or maybe you're talking about Leyton Orient, don't know. Brook Myers. It's a nice run. Zaroli, it's over. I mean, are we on key highlights? Have we had that? Chat. There's no way that I would have clicked full match. But we almost watched. Can you imagine if I hadn't noticed? We almost watched the full match of Three Counties FC versus Leyton Orient in League 2 in the 5th season of my Football Manager save for absolutely no reason. What it must have reverted to that for some reason. Why? For a video, maybe. Maybe I was trying to get... Probably. But I don't know why. We're on full match, chat. Put on dynamic mode. I actually like dynamic mode. It takes too long. I feel like key highlights kind of does the business. It's still my guy. Demista. A lot of people's captains. What on earth has he done then? He's gone back to centre-back. Why? And it's worked out in a goal. So, fair play. I shouldn't question that was the biggest 1-2 ever. That's why it wasn't quite a 1-2. He went back to the centre-back. Went to Prince Cisse. Cisse swings it in. It's a bit of a speculative ball, but what a header that is. From Demista. Assist points and a goal. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. As a random fella once said, you're not a proper FM player if you don't full match. This is true. This is true. Vaduz Champions League final confirmed. That's what the one reason we were watching full match. Can confirm that isn't the reason. But I like the thinking. I like the thinking. By the way, thank you to... Shout out anyone who's watched the Vaduz videos last week. More to come this week. I need to record them, but more to come this week. Learned my lesson last week about not putting in Prince Cisse. Yes, you made up for it. Well done. Of course, great save. It's good fun. It is good fun. I think the plan, by the way, Vaduz to conclusion, which could be September by the time we finish that. Who knows? Vaduz to conclusion, then youth only save. That is the way we go now with FM saves. How does that sound? Can't wait for them. I'm thinking taking on the Vaduz challenge when I finish my Pentagon. Very nice. Very nice. I probably won't do a pent. I don't know. Should I do it? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how desperate we get. Watched a bit of the first Vaduz video. I like it. So much so that you watched a bit of it. Brilliant. Missing DOF to Glory. Maybe DOF to Glory is a video save as well. All the content, look. All of the content of these cool saves we do. Maybe a multi-club save. Who knows? We do have time. We have time. You're in the 38-39 season with your custom... I'm not recording. I'm so sorry, Jay Ricky. I'm not recording. It's the first game. Welcome back. Hang on. Let's just start recording. Welcome back to the Three Counties FC save stream number 21. And we are currently 1-0 up in the first game of today's stream against Leyton Orient. You missed nothing. It isn't that I just press records. It's but it is the first. This is the first game there, so it's okay. It's fine. We've got a penalty. Chucky's going to take it. Chucky's going to score it. Everybody sing! Oh, what a start! What a perfect, very quick beginning to the stream, to the video. Caleb Chuckwood and where? Yeah, key name. Right, 2-0 against Leyton Orient. Chucky from the spot. Demista with the opener. Complete control. Continuing our season so far of complete control. When will this save get hard? When will this save get difficult? Is a better way of phrasing that. Maybe next season. Worcester have got to League One and started to struggle. Maybe it'll be the same for us. And also, if Worcester are in the same league as us, maybe that's when it becomes difficult. But at the moment, we are kind of dominating. Port Vale in second. We're already 7 points clear of them. 2-0 at half-time. Let's continue. Oh, by the way, chat, for Fantasy FM, I've made a change because it was an absolute nightmare otherwise. I've made a change that clean sheet points only get given out to players that play the whole game. You have to have started and finished the game to receive clean sheet bonus points. It's a much cleaner, easier way of working those points because it was just playing havoc, trying to get it to read subbed on, subbed off, working out the timings, whether they actually played. It was just making it messy and causing issues. So we're going to change the scoring instead, that you have to have played 90 minutes. Chucky! Get in! 3-0. He is Caleb Chuck. It's a big header at the back post. Where? At the showground, chat. Indeed. No, Burks. I haven't. But it is on my agenda now. How have Portugal drawn to Mexico? I didn't know they did, to be honest with you. Probably because it was a friendly. Is probably how. And it doesn't matter. It means nothing. That's probably how. Mexico pretty good. Yeah, Mexico not that bad. Walker down the left for them. Will the clean sheet go at this stage anyway? It will. Andy Miller. Andy Millman has got a goal back. It's 3-1. We probably won't bottle it from here, but we probably should make subs nonetheless. We've got an injury to Mane as well, so we should get him off. Ronaldo Flowers on. I'm going to do Falovski for Demista and Nia Kirby in the midfield. Those are my 3 changes. I've got players playing in tracksuit bottoms still. Really? That bug is still there? That was hilarious at the very beginning. Until then you saw everybody talk about it because it happened to everyone, obviously. But that was quite a funny bug, wasn't it, at the start of the game? Oh, simpler times. Falovski into Renta. Into Ronaldo Flowers. Into Chucky for the hat-trick. He's not managed to bag it. Saved. One of the one kids you showed, isn't he Mexican? Does he play in the national team? Yes, at the beginning of the game, Andy. What was his name? I wouldn't mind a goalie in joggers. No, that's okay. Is it bugged or do you have a load of Gabor Kirais? There you go. There's your keeper in your joggers. Why did Gabor Kirai wear... why were they always like the grey like pyjama bottom ones though? Like joggers, like a nice little pair of like nice joggers. His were just... his were rank. Gilberto Mora, yes. That's who I'm thinking of. They were proper like pyjama bottoms, weren't they? Now Kirby for 4. Falovsky! Yeah, Gilberto Mora has a future transfer now, doesn't he? It's to Portugal, isn't it? I want to say. Didn't Chucky briefly wear a goalie jersey last stream, or am I dreaming that? He did, but only on the subs bench. It wasn't actually on the pitch, but yeah, he did. Falovsky does get goals off the bench, by the way. I like it. He contributes. He's a threat. Even though his finishing that wasn't great. You know, finishing is good. It's his pace. He's not very quick. But he gets involved. Right, Renter off 4. No. Let's do... Do you know what? Let's bring the youngster on. He might have to be a starter soon. Sandoval at centre-back. Jesus is going to come on. I need to give him a real face as well. We'll do that at some point, I'm sure. Didn't De Goey always wear tracksuit bottoms? I don't think so. Ed De Goey? Maybe he did. I don't think so, though. Doesn't shout out in my brain in my memories they did. Like a space hop. I just heard a bouncy castle noise while sitting in the living room. Just looked outside to see my adult neighbour on one of them bouncy alien things. A space hopper. I mean, it's a Sunday morning. He's just enjoying himself. Andy Miller's in for another. He's missed it. Leave him be. Yeah, Holmesy, yeah. Do you remember? Right, 4-1 is the final score in 3 counties versus Leyton Orient. We get ourselves the victory, and I will get myself some points added on here. That is everybody. Perfect. And we'll get those allocated in Fantasy FM as well. A good win to start off today's stream. Can't really complain about that. Let's hope these points actually work. No clean sheet. Player of the match was Prince Cisse, I believe. So if you do have him, you're going to get bonus points for him as well. So fair play to you. Right, we will now... Let's crack on, really. Let's try and play some games and have some chats and chill out, I think. Right, there goes that. Apply points. You should have received your point. And if you want to join late now, you once again can join late. We have top of our table. Albins is our leading... There you go. Albins is our leading point scorer in Fantasy FM. With 49. Then Pringle. Then Sleepy in the joint second. And then Parksy in third, or what is fourth, actually, isn't it? I seem to remember Dimitri Kareen always wore tracky bottoms. Dimitri Kareen is a name that I have not thought about in a really, really long time. Mane injured 1 to 3 days. He'll be okay. Prince Cisse, man of the match. He had a very bad game against Palace under 21s. Did play left wing in that game, though, which would explain maybe why he had a bad game there. When he plays right back, he's brilliant. Man of the match. We won't go to that. We will, though, instead. Continue. I have a vivid image of a goalkeeper in grey trackies. I thought De Goey, but yes, I'm confused. Maybe it was Kareen. Could be Kareen then, maybe, yeah. Chelsea keeper, of course. What skin is that? Looking very fresh. It is the Mr. Tinney 23 skin from, I think it's not the latest version of it, but it is a version of it that you can find by going to his Patreon, or it's probably hosted on other places if you search for Mr. Tinney 23. But this one is, I've made a few tweaks to it. I've changed the colours and things. I've made it blue and everything black to make it nice and clean like that. But if you wanted the way that it's set up, that's what it is. I'm going to reach out to Mr. Tinney this week, I think. Now that it's an older version, he might be more willing, or I feel less cheeky asking him if I can share this with you guys. So if you did want the skin, I'll try and get a version of it that you can use, basically. Hey, Clayts, haven't been able to get in the stream for a while, so nice to pop in. How are you doing, that FM girl? I hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming back, I guess. Feel like most mid-90s Prem keepers wore joggers. Nev, yeah. Ograzovic, I mean, maybe, yeah. There was definitely a trend for it, wasn't there, Albins, yeah. You saving after every match due to crashing earlier? Yes. I don't know if I did, but if I did, it was automatically before, Connor. But yes, we should. Always thought Gabble was in his 40s in those horrendous trackies. Yeah, I think he was receding at like 25, so it could have been that. But yeah, good shout, Connor. We should save pretty regularly, shouldn't we? Yes, chat. You should now be able to join the fantasy. And if you do join, you should also get no points. But we'll see if that actually is the case. If it's working or not. But we'll see. Because it keeps reverting. I don't know. You have autosave every month. I mean, it should be even... I have to change it because I do lots of... For videos and things, we do... Like the simulation videos. If it saves every month, it takes about 5 times as long. So I turn it off and then I have to remember to put it back on. Is the thing. Like, I don't know what I've got it on now. I've got saves automatically every week. And I think I've got 10 rolling autosaves. But yeah, it's a bit more complicated because I have to... It changes all the time. It'd be cool if you could do it per save, couldn't you? Change the setting per save that you've got loaded in, but that might be asking too much. I'd wear joggers, mainly so the ladies don't faint. Nice, Subway. Nice. Yeah, I think Gabble Kirai, he made them famous. Yeah, he did, for sure. How does the waitlist for Fantasy FM work? Basically, I just need to be able to verify that the person who signed up is the streamer. Once I can do that, I'm pretty happy for anybody to use it at this stage. But I just need to manually go in and actually... he's not listening anyway because ads. It only goes... Miles, it only goes to people who have who subscribe here. He can't hear me, so... Right, chat. Let's play our next game. We have got Carlisle United away from home this time. Any fitness issues only? The fact that Renter can't play as a defensive midfielder is the only real change. Am I even training him there? I don't... Can you... Maybe I should train as a out of position training. What role is it? Defensive midfielder? It is literally just as a defensive midfielder. Maybe I should train him in that role and maybe he'll pick it up a bit quicker. Obviously he's playing there, but out of possession training, defensive midfielder. Let's do that. Any fitness for Luca? Luca is still 2 to 6 weeks away. So maybe getting there. Leone! Leone's back for 75 months, chat. How many years is that? 75 months. I mean, it's more than 6 years. 6 years and 3 months, chat. I feel like we should get some emotes in the chat for that. You should do that right now. Because that is outrageous. I hope you're well, my friend. And also, FM Girl, thank you for the 3 months as well with Prime before. Very, very kind. I'm back. Can you explain again, Claire? Yeah, it was only people who subscribe and don't get ads, Miles. No, basically, I just need to... people who sign up to the waitlist, I need to be able to verify that the person who signed up is actually the streamer. And once I've done that, it just needs to be manually accepted by me. So if you've done it, I'll be able to just... sign you up on there or verify that you can actually go and use it. 75 months is phenomenal, isn't it? 6 years. 6 years of this. I know. I think keepers wearing caps is another interesting subgenre. It is, isn't it? That definitely really came into fashion. Now it's a very specific, if there is... And I swear there was a whole thing that keepers wearing caps weren't actually planned ever. They were always... Somebody in the crowd would give them a cap. Have I made that up? Am I a football romantic that happened? Or did that happen? Has Leone been sacked by the Wyvernettes yet? We need to check that. In fact, let's check that right now. The Wyvernettes. What am I searching there? That's an annoying change. That you have to click on the search bar now. 3 counties. Still managed by Leone. 5th in the league. Joe Hart was the last to do it, you think? Kirkland did always wear a cap. That's who I thought of as well, Mushroom Man. That is who I thought of. Weird. You've got Izzy Hobson, Sophia Kelly. Violet Dobson is still around. 5th is kind of a disgrace. How many games played? Is it any played yet, though? 3 played. 4 points. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Who did you lose to? You lost to Burnley, who are top. I mean, already, you're basically missing out on promotion here because only 1 team go up. That's outrageous. Are you able to turn off the in-game editor? You can change it so that it doesn't show up in like here somewhere. I'm actually going to turn this down for the stream, by the way. In detailed, show in-game editor. So don't have it show here. This is your option. So then you don't click it. But yeah, you can. Dean Henderson is the only true cap keeper in the Prem. I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that. I seem to recollect a FA Cup final where the cap from the crowd happened. May have been early to mid-90s. Oh, am I just old? I think we're just old, Mushroom Man, aren't we? Dean Henderson wore one recently for Palace, I think. He did, didn't he? But it also, he fits the vibe. I feel like Pickford might wear a cap if it was to arise. I think Pickford would also take a swig of a beer if someone threw it at him. I think that's a genre of footballer. Which other footballers would definitely take a swig of beer if somebody threw a beer bottle at them in a game? You're spring chickens. Old enough. I mean, if you're Grealish, obviously, yeah. Cheeky chappies, isn't it, really, we're thinking of. Right, let's also do some changes here. I think I will do Renter again, just to try and get him playing in that position. Let's also... Mane picked up a knock last game, so let's not risk him. We'll do Ronaldo Flowers. Haaland is a cop-out because he has already, yeah. Casemiro would drink it and throw it back at the fan. Pickford would wear it backwards just to really... That would actually be so true. Pickford would wear a cap to keep the sun out of his eyes, but wear it backwards. Feel like it's a Selhurst thing with Henderson, right? Could be wrong, though. I feel like I've seen Sells in a cap before. Interesting, maybe. Selhurst maybe what? Because of how the ground is, that the sun is in your eyes a lot. Maybe. I was talking to somebody yesterday about why is it always so sunny on the last day of the season as well? I feel like, has there ever been a final day of the season where it's not been bright sunshine? I know obviously the time of the year dictates it a little bit, but I still think we have rainy days in May quite often in England. But no, final day of the season, always bright sunshine. Has to be. Kulusevski, you think Kulusevski would take a sip? Kulusevski doesn't play football anymore though, does he? He's not a footballer, unfortunately. Right, we're going to do that. I was going to really annoy people and not play Easter then, but I really couldn't. Sunny send-off for the end of the season just feels right. It does, doesn't it? I remember 28th of May in 1952, horrible weather. Thank you, Knopfler. That is old. That is old. By the way, chap, should we discuss the fact that Roy Hodgson is an employed football manager again? What on earth is going on? Is he 100 yet? I reckon he's at least 100. Would Campos have worn a sombrero? Maybe. Bright sunshine, last day of the season. Come up here and watch. You might get snow. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. How do you feel about Salah leaving? Just a bit sad, really. Thanks for the memories. That's kind of how I feel about Salah leaving. In a pure football sense, it makes complete sense, doesn't it? He's not justifying £400,000 a week and stuff, but just generally a bit sad. What a man. What a footballer. I am really hoping that... And actually, I know it will be. History is going to be very kind to Mohamed Salah. And I think we've seen a little insight into that this week, which has been really nice to see, where it's like rival fans being able to appreciate how good a footballer he was or is, rather than it having to be banter, because now he's not going to be an active Liverpool player, so you don't have to hate him as much. But yeah, I really, what I was going to say is I really hope people remember just how good he was. And he was not this footballer that was like slightly awkward to watch or anything. He was an insanely talented, smooth footballer for a really long period of time. Go and watch the clips is what I'll say. But I think history will be very kind to Salah. And people now, you know how people debate, Chucky, 1-0. That's a lovely finish from Chucky. I guess we should listen to the song. You know how people debate now between like Henry, Salah, all of these Premier League greats? Give it 10 years and it won't be as much of a debate. It'll be like, he'll just be one of those names in there. I reckon. What a guy. Is his name. We should get Thiago out of retirement, yeah. We should. What a footballer. I did watch some of those, some of that game and some of those clips as he was just, what a beautiful footballer to watch. Can we not mention Spurs or even pretend they exist, please? I'm getting ready to cry for the next few months at least. Yeah, but if they, like, right, let's be honest, Spurs fans. Is there 1% of you, 0.5% of you that is like, be quite fun to get relegated, wouldn't it? Tell me, is there 0.3% of you going, we'd probably win a few games? 0.2. Bruno Rente, by the way, lovely finish. That's what I want to know. Is there any small part of you? Thiago scored yesterday for the Legend. He did, like I just said, yeah. Go straight back up, you'd think, wouldn't you? After Spearing's Worldie, get him into the first. I mean, yeah, lovely finish, wasn't it? That is a great finish as well from Rente. Whips it to that far corner. Beautiful finish. Imagine the amount of players. Yeah, that is the thing, isn't it? Players leaving is going to be one of those. So probably not. There must be so many. I don't know. Genuinely, how many Spurs players do you think have actually got relegation clauses? Because I know they finished close to the relegation zone last season, but how many players would have signed a new contract since that point to have actually got relegation clauses in there? Like, I don't think there's actually going to be that many, is there? Because it is almost unthinkable to think that they get relegated. Crash? I don't think so. I just paused it, if that's what you're thinking. Just because I needed to make that point. It's very important. Levi put it in all clauses. Do you think? I read something somewhere that there are no players with relegation clauses. That would make sense to me. Maybe Conor Gallagher should have signed with one. If we're honest. Wage reductions, maybe that is just standard that goes in there. You'd think maybe. And actually, they might be quite kind ones for Spurs because players would have been like, yeah, put that in there, doesn't matter. We're not going to get relegated. So maybe they're like quite extensive. Whereas if you're signing for a newly promoted team, you'd be much more specific about the clauses that you put in, wouldn't you? But yeah, the players' wages will force them to sell, of course. The Athletic reported that Levi put the clauses in every contract. Maybe in some way then, yeah. We obviously don't know, do we? But it's quite an interesting little conversation. Demise setting up Myers, by the way. Myers setting up Rente and Cisse setting up Chucky for this game so far. Maybe Tudor was a mistake and we should have got Roy in. Maybe. Do you know Roy's first managerial job was in 1976? It's 2026. That is ridiculous. I wanted Hoddle. I mean, you still might get any of these people. Like, isn't Hoddle, like, not particularly well, though? Like, I'm not sure we should be giving him a managerial job. He's been back on comms and stuff, doesn't he? Feels like something Levi would do, the cheapskate. I mean, or is it just smart now? Yeah. Would be fun if they don't bounce back. They might not go down still, of course. There's still a while to go, but they look like they're in free falls. That Forest game was not confidence instilling, was it? Looks like they are going to make another managerial change, though. Tudor out and somebody in. Either as an interim. Find it quite interesting that they're going for De Zerbi. And I like the idea that they're getting a bit frustrated that De Zerbi won't take the job now. If you're Roberto De Zerbi, whatever you think of him, and if, you know, I don't particularly like the bloke, why would you ever take the job now? Surely you're like, surely that waiting to the summer is the most obvious thing ever for that job. He would ruin them, bring him through the door. Yeah. Hodder's only 68 spring chicken compared to Roy. Yeah, but he had health issues, didn't he? Look at Leicester. They'll have player soon. They will have players on 150k weight. Yeah. Getting deducted points and things. Then with half a reputation, we'll take it. Yeah. Don't think Tudor leaving will be a footballing decision. Yeah, I know his dad passed and stuff, which is sad. I think it would have been a footballing decision anyway, though, but now it might make sense for all parties, yeah. People saying Van de Ven and Romero are good defenders, yet this is the second season fighting relegation. I've told you all along, chat. Physical beast, but I'm not having Mickey Van de Ven. I'm not having him. And maybe put him in a better system and stuff, maybe then, but... I've said this for a long time, and then people loved him as if he was the best thing since sliced bread. I wasn't having him. You can change my mind, but I wasn't having him. Excuse me. Romero's a terrible, terrible player. See, that's why I actually disagree. I think Romero's a really good defender. He's just a head case, which can detract from being a really good defender a lot of the time. But talent-wise, he's a good... there's a lot of defensive talent there. That's a good header from them. It's 3-1. You cannot trust him as a defender. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? But I don't think, but that doesn't make him a terrible, terrible player, I don't think. Pace merchant is Van de Ven. Yeah. Physical freak. A defender's best ability being dribbling out with the ball is a serious problem, yeah. But maybe you put him in a really good system under a good coach in a back three, and he's got all of the profile there to become a really good defender, maybe. I just think at the moment, he just gets massively exposed, and I've said that for a while, which is why I feel confident saying this now. It isn't a recency thing. Bad move for Javi Simons? Maybe. Doesn't seem like they use him particularly well either. Seems like a strange choice, but then what was the other option? Chelsea, and I'm not sure many footballers go to Chelsea and don't regret it necessarily at the moment either. What do you think is happening at Spurs? It's baffling this is the second season they're struggling. It is a bit baffling. Their players are too good for this, but there's just all sorts. Like, injuries has killed them as well, which you should say. Like, some of the injuries are outrageous. We've won 3-1, by the way. Did I make subs? Don't think I made any subs there. No. Which is an interesting choice from me. But, yeah, no subs. Sorry, everyone. If you had subs there on the bench in your team, that's my bad. Right. Let me upload those stats and we'll go about our way. No clean sheet again. That's the way that works. Rented played well, though, so well done to you. We'll get those points applied. And see who is top of the table now. We've got Albins remains top on 69 points. He's got Chucky and Demeester. Nia Kirby and Prince Cisse. I think it's that Prince Cisse pick is doing the business mainly. As well as obviously Demeester and Chucky. 69 points. Nice. There you go. Look. 1 point clear of Greenest in second. And Ryan Potter in third. Quite nice, actually, that there is different... People's points are different. We haven't got loads of people all stuck on the same points because we've got a bit of variance between who people are picking, which is good. Something we do, I'm trying to make sure that we can keep as a thing. I've been really enjoying the 3-5-2 this year. Absolutely love how advanced the wing backs and the back three works. Nice, Mr. Thick. Yeah, a back three on FM is a wonderful thing, isn't it? It is a wonderful thing. Let me save. I miss Kulusevski so much. He's been the biggest of big losses. I saw some like quite worrying reports on Kulusevski. How they just cannot get the bruising to go down. And it's his patella, isn't it? Which is a notoriously really, really difficult to come back from. So it's like a bit of a school of thought that he's he's never going to be the player that he was, and he may never play again, is what some people are saying, which might just be people being a bit over the top, but still, yeah, very sad. First time watching the stream, been trying to follow the journey. TB, welcome in, dude. Welcome to the live. Patella can be a bitch, yeah. Very sad. A really talented footballer, yeah, definitely. He was seen in Sweden still limping. That's wild, isn't it? Yeah. He's only 25, yeah. Super young when he first went to Spurs. Bit of a strange old story is Kulusevski. Yeah, would be very sad if that is that. Heard they said it was some sort of freak injury. Yeah, not great for him, though. It's like 18 months since he last played and doesn't look close to being back. Exactly. Clayts Ruben Amorim is coaching Leicester in game, is he? Oops. The search thing not working is annoying. Ruben Amorim. Should we have a look at the managers? He is. He is the Leicester manager. Which is a strange one. Can you see managerial history anymore? I guess you can on here. Managerial stats. Men, women. I'd love it if you could still... Oh, yeah, milestones maybe, but... It's not great, is it? Sacked as manager of United. Takes over at Leicester in 2027. Could retire early, which is a shame. Yeah, that's the thing. Let's have a look at Premier League managers. We haven't done this in ages. Also, I'm just going to quickly check. Is Bettinelli still the Worcester manager? I assume so. He is. Are they top? Right, forget everything, chat. They're top now. How have they turned that around? I swear they were like near the relegation zone. One of the times that we checked. They were 9th when we looked in today's stream, and now they're top. I mean, they have played an extra game. But maybe they are going to go up again, and we will avoid them again. That's wild. Is Slot still at Liverpool? We'll find out now. I'm going to go... Let's go through the Premier League managers. I love to see how these have changed. Liverpool are top of the league. Is Slot there? No. Luis Enrique. What an appointment that would be. I'd be all over that. All over that. Was it not 2040 for Frankie? I think it's 2040. Yeah, I think we've got a while left. We did debate it, and I didn't ever do it. But removing that future transfer and seeing what happens. But yeah, when did Slot get sacked? It's a good question. Club history, manager history, 2028. No, that's Tuchel. 2027, and then Tuchel came in for half a year, 168 days. Rob Page was the interim manager for 129 days till the end of the season 2028, and then Luis Enrique has taken over. How do you view your own profile and bio? Go to career, my profile, like that. Can you see your own bio? I don't know if you can see your own bio, but this is your profile. You click on yourself. There must be a way. Is it on your history? My history. There's your bio. Yeah, no, it is on there. Any tips on managing lower league clubs? Sign loads of footballers. Because if you sign players, you will sign players way better than the league that you're in, because you'll be way better than the AI at signing people, and you will be able to fly up through the leagues. Up until about League One, League One, Championship, you're just, because recruitment's so much better, you don't need to pay transfer fees, get free agents, and you'll do better than the rest of everybody else. It's really annoyingly easy, I'd say. And also, don't play defensive, because it's a waste of time. Just play attacking, go for it, to be honest. We're studying for our A licence. I forgot about that. That's cool. Charlton Athletic job is available. Let me go back to the Prem. Let's go back to Liverpool. There we go. So, Luis Enrique at Liverpool. Pep is still at City in 2029. Conte is at United. Thomas Frank's Middlesbrough are in the Premier League, which is a wild one. Yeah, Physical Beast is another good tip as well. Sign players with pace, exactly. Unai Emery is at Newcastle. And Walter Marder's being linked with Chelsea. Anthony Gordon's still there. Forest have the Brodge. Brendan Rodgers at Forest. Sunderland have Andy Reid. I think we knew that because we played Sunderland in the FA Cup, didn't we? Ange is still at Spurs, or is he back at Spurs at this stage? How do I see club history? Manager history. Yeah, they just got him back. Just brought him back in. Frank sacked. Ange back. Seems like a wild choice, but fair play. He wins things in his second season. Maybe he wins things in his second spell. West Ham have John Eustace. Interesting. Arsenal have Arteta still. Nuno is now at Villa. So Emery's gone to Newcastle. And Rodgers is at Forest, and Villa have Nuno Espirito Santo. Interesting. Doesn't really feel like it fits them. Glasner's gone to Bournemouth. Keith Andrews still at Brentford. Jose Mourinho, Brighton and Hove Albion. Oh, for Pete's sake. It's Jose that signed Pereira from us. John Pereira's gone to join up with Jose Mourinho. That's why he left for them. Close to actual time Frank got sacked. Maybe showing what Spurs should have done and got Ange back. Maybe. Jose loves nicking players. He does. In my save, 2031, Amorim got hired and fired by PSV and Ange got sacked by United. I love the weird things that happen. Love it. We had, my favourite is when League One Charlton had Memphis Depay as their boss. Like, it just makes no sense, does it? Oliver Rees is Burnley manager. Enzo Maresca still at Chelsea. I believe that would have been still rather than back. Ruud van Nistelrooy at Palace, as we saw before. Martin Martins. That's a great name. That's a fantastic name. Martin Martins is the Everton manager. And is that everyone now? No, Fulham have Graham Potter. Oh, and Leicester have Amorim, as we saw before. There you go. Was it Breezy or Jack? But in a save I've been watching, Mourinho has been at Ipswich. That is hilarious. I love it. I love it. Right, let's pick another team here. We have Stevenage in League 2. Everything reminds me of him. Daniel Garvin. Martin Martins looks like Rob Riggle. Who is Rob Riggle? Hang on, did you not look at him as a coach during your staff audit? I remember that name from the list of Belgium. I do as well, Andy. I was going to say it. That rings a bell. Surely not. Surely I didn't look at Martin Martins and now he's become a manager. Maybe. That I was going to say it, then I was like, nah, that would be ridiculous. But now that you're pretty spot on with these things as well. All right, let's go. Mateus Mane back in. Let's do... I think I will play Renter again. I concur. I think we did. Because I think I said... I remember doing the Martin Martins thing. And pointing it out. It would be very me. Let's do... Let's give a little Dodge Sunt. No, he's not fully fit. He is almost back, though. Maybe we'll put him on the bench. Should we give Falovsky a start? No. Oh, yeah. What was his name? Nando Troggenberg or something. Did he retire? We did look at him. Nando Toggenberger. He's still playing. He plays for Neuchâtel Xamax. Tell you what, he'd be a good signing for the Vaduz save, wouldn't he? He actually probably wouldn't be, so I don't think he's very good, but maybe bringing him back for the Vaduz save. That Tash, yeah, he's it's interesting, isn't it? He hasn't scored loads of goals since we tried to sign him. Did Nando. Big Nand. All right, let's pick this team. Anybody? I mean, everyone's pretty much fully fit. He's Belgium as well. Fits the vibe impeccably, does Martin Martins. He does. It is true. I think we're good to go. Has everybody played now? Yeah. Even Benny Ashley Seals played a game off the bench. Even, by the way, he's in the under-21s as Carl Hudlin, but he did play a game. I started him. Oh, my word. I didn't realise that Luca had 7 goals in 9 starts from midfield. But he has. All right, we're going to do that. I was going to make changes and then Fantasy FM's making me stop because I think people will get upset with me. Probably shouldn't let that influence things, should I? Hudlin's in the under-21s. Is that like double the age of the rest of the team? Yeah. He's just looking after them. Right, we're in our lovely blue kits, I think. We might not be. It does this every time. In the dressing room. Wow! Turn the lights off! Why is it so bright? Now, I have a problem that this might crash the game, and I don't know when I saved it. I hope it doesn't. I'm going to change this so that hopefully it makes this less bright. I don't know. It's really bright. It's because of the stadium mod. Does Stevenage have a proper stadium? None of these are even changing it, so... We might have to just put up with a really bright pitch. I'm sorry. Bassy heard everyone saying it was too dark. Yeah. You got flash... Sorry, chat. I flashbanged you there a little bit. I need to actually go and update the stadiums mod. It's not even a custom stadium, so I don't know why that's just happened in this game, but it's part of that mod. And I need to update it to the most recent version of it, which might be why I'm crashing as well when I tried to go to the free cam, but we'll see. It's only happened in this game. Or is it because I went down to medium graphics? Could be that. Don't think so, though. Hudlin is the under-21's nanny, confirmed. Yeah. He just looks after everyone. Jay Spearing role. Exactly. Damista. Interenta. Lovely ball for Chucky. Chucky's in goal-scoring form today, by the way. Serious goal-scoring form for Caleb Chukwuemeka. 10 in 11. He is Caleb and he's very good. Remix. Away at Stevenage. And Chucky's captain for you. Very nice. Flash banged at Stevenage away. At the Lamex, I think it is. Is that what the stadium's called here? Can I see that?
Okay.
The Lamex. You are right. What's the difference between a good top division tactic and a good lower league tactic? There's nothing. Just threw my mug there with that. Sorry. There's not much coffee left in it, but I just lobbed that. I need to go get a tissue. Hang on. BRB. I don't know why I shouted nothing like that. That was so much passion. I don't know why I did that. There was a tiny bit of coffee left in my mug and I lobbed it on the desk as well. Not near the keyboard, luckily. Who's got injured? Mane. We're good, chap. I actually I broke a keyboard once during stream, and I poured coffee all over it, and I couldn't play the game. I couldn't use my computer anymore. So I was like, I don't know what to do here. And I spilt coffee all over it. Rent is being super good in the background since he's been starting. He actually has, hasn't he? Look, 7.53. He is really good. He's very talented. Once he gets this position, I reckon this will be a really high rating as well. Like a high star rating. Right, Mane off injured. Ronaldo Flowers replaces him, I guess. Half an hour in. Talking tactics gets Clayts all worked up. I don't know why, but it did, didn't it? You've sent me Rob Riggle. Who was that supposed to look like? Martin Martins. He does a bit. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Yeah, fair play. That was passion, wasn't it? Yeah. Lobbed it. I didn't break my dad mug. I didn't. We're good. We are out of coffee now, though. Luckily, we've got some holy chat. You should all drink some too. I've got strawberry kiwi hydration. It's delicious. You can get it too at !holy. 2-0. Ronaldo Flowers. We've got a song for him. I don't think we have we? All we need is Ronaldo Flowers. Ronaldo Flowers. I actually do have a song for him, but it's not on my thing. I'm going to get some new sounds, I think, for this, for next stream. I'm going to get some, like, goal sounds that we can just press a nice little button and they play, I reckon. 2-0 at half-time. Look, we're wearing the blue kit in the background, but it doesn't show in-game. Weird. I usually do wing play in lower leagues. Easier to find players that have good physicals than good passes in lower leagues. That is true. What I will say, though, is that people over-obsess a little bit more about trying to set up a tactic that is good for lower leagues because the players won't be able to do these roles, and forget the fact that they will be able to because they're up against, what are you doing, Prince? They're up against players of a similar level, and it really doesn't matter that much. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink we're going to play a 4-4-2 because it's lower league. You just don't really need to. You can play whatever you want. I have some weird talents. Juggling, naming every Roman emperor in order, and knowing niche celebrity lookalikes. Fair enough. I feel like you've nailed that one as well. So fair enough. All right, 2-0. We should do subs in this game. I didn't make any last game, did I? Owade? Houghton? We've got the ball back. Is that Carney Chukwuemeka? No, James, it is very much not. It is the man, the myth, the legend, Caleb Chukwuemeka, his brother. Or, as we call him, Chucky is his name. Loving the black ball, by the way. Much easier to see than the white or orange, even if it does look like they're playing with a cannonball. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's the lighting thing that's just changed there. I don't know why they're using a almost purely black ball there, like a cannonball. Or a bowling ball, maybe. Not sure what's going on. Let's do subs. I didn't do any. Oh, we are tired. Prince off for Josh Robinson. Let's do Sandoval for Johnson. Zaroli for Kirby. Demista for Falovsky. And that, I believe, is 4 of my... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that is my 5 now. Speaking of Carney, I saw some wild stat that he's never played a full 90 in his senior career. Has he not? That's a great stat. I'm into that as a stat. Kind of makes sense. He's never been a regular anywhere, has he? So that is interesting. I think there'll be more and more players that will be a thing for. With extra subs, we have the 5 subs now, and the way that managers use the whole squad now, that is a good one. Proper pub quiz stat, yeah. I heard a really good pub. Oh, the lighting sorted itself out. Look. We're not being flashbanged by Stevenage away anymore. That is a good pub quiz. I heard a really good pub quiz question, but I can't remember what it was now. Falovsky off the bar. Yeah, exactly, Ollie. I can't remember what it was. Another good... What's even 4? I can't remember. It's gone. It's gone. Right, we have won 2-0. I need to go back and do the stats for that game, so I've gone out of it. We'll go back. I just want to mention, did anyone hear the idiots at Hampden booing the Scotland team after they lost 1-0 to Japan? I guess they don't realise that Japan are a damn good team. Yeah, I saw, well, I didn't see that, but I saw Steve Clark being like, that's modern football. If you lose a game, you get booed these days. And then I saw people replying to it saying, it's not about losing the game, it's the fact that he didn't try to win the game. So I don't know I don't know how justified it was, but I do feel like it's quite entitled to expect your team to just win every game. But at the same time, I don't know the context of like how bad it's been for Scotland. But like, surely it doesn't matter, and Japan are quite good, right? Isn't it? It's a friendly. Like, chill. Did you see Japan's away kit? Stunning. I didn't actually, but Japan's kits are always lovely. Still playing with a mini singularity. I don't know what that means, but yes. Let's go here and let's go here. Let's go. Ronaldo Flowers needs to be added to this, so I will need to add his scores. Oh no, I can actually, because I can get rid of George Nunes because I don't need his scores, do I? Because he's a keeper. Scotland to qualify for the World Cups. They're better than usual now. Yes, I was aware of that. Yes. Paste that screenshot. Points being allocated, by the way. Fantasy. Keep an eye out on your scores. They should be coming through. That was a clean sheet as well. So any players that play the full game will get their clean sheet bonuses for that game as well. Player of the match was N'Golo Magai with an 8.1. So if you have N'Golo Magai, you've got extra points there too. What does that mean for our points? Greenest goes top on 92. He overtakes Albins. Have a look at that. I actually backed Japan to get at least the last 8 of the World Cup this year. Yeah, I can see it too. Pub quiz. Italy's. Go on, chat. Let's do that. That's a nice bit. I like that. Best pub quiz. Best pub quiz questions and answers. Let's educate each other and let's give each other some stats that we can use next time you're around your mates at the pub. Best pub quiz and question and answers. Football only. I think mainly football, but we could do everything. Mr. Thick says, pub quiz. Italy has won a total of 1 game in a World Cup since 2014. Can you guess who the 1 win was against in a World Cup? Since 2014, I don't know. Germany, I'd guess. He's got Scotland to their first one. I'm well aware of this, being Scotland myself and watched us under Clark. The football is terrible. He sets us up like he's still at Killy rather than play to our strengths. I think that's more like the context that I saw people applying, Keeney, yeah. It was more to do with that rather than the fact that they'd lost to Japan, I think. Who was Brazil's captain in 1970? Was it Socrates? Carlos Alberto? Garrincha? Yeah. It wouldn't have been Pele, which I think is that what you're trying to get to? Pele was super young in 70, wasn't he? Who was the last player? Maybe give answers. You have to give the answer quite quickly, otherwise we're going to lose it. It is England, is it? Who the last team that they beat? When did they beat England in a World Cup? 2014. Was it the Pens? Pele was 17 and 70. Yeah, there you go. What? That's very different. Pele was nearing the end of his career in 70. It was his third World Cup. 17 and 58. That's what I'm thinking of. There you go. There you go. That's what I was thinking of. I knew that one of the World Cups, he was super young, wasn't he? Italy's last knockout World Cup win was the 06 final, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Sadio Mane, 2018, every Champions League. Oh, that's the stat that I saw, Greenest. Yes. The last goal by the losing team in a Champions League final was scored by Sadio Mane in 2018. Nobody else has scored a goal for the losing team in a Champions League final since 2018, which is 8 years ago. Yes, Mr. Enforcer. Yeah. Seedorf, I don't know what this is. Difficult to keep track of. I don't know what the question was. There is one single player to win the Champions League with 3 different clubs. Name him. Yeah, Seedorf. I know that. That's quite a famous question. That's a good one though. It's a good one. Shortest red card was 3 seconds. Guy brought on as a sub was sent off 3 seconds later. Are we supposed to know who it is? Is that the question? Who's the only player to have scored a hat-trick as an away player at Old Trafford and scored a hat-trick in the Welsh Premier League? Away player at Old Trafford and the Welsh Premier League. I don't know. Adeyemi missed an empty... Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think Ibrahimovic has never won a Champions League, has he? Nor Buffon, yeah. Rob Earnshaw. That kind of makes... Did he score a hat-trick at Old Trafford, though? Player scored a hat-trick in all English divisions and international. I'm guessing, yeah. You just think Welsh, don't you? Because they played in the Welsh League. But maybe they didn't play in the Welsh League? Hat-trick in all English divisions is... surely that's someone... Surely it's more well-known. Yeah, Welsh Prem, Harry Kane. I don't think so. Right, Mane... Tieno Barry. Lee Trundle never scored a hat-trick in the Prem, Joe. I don't know. My brain keeps going to him as well. But yeah, it can't be. Mane injured. Got a few injuries here. Mane is out for how long? 2 to 7 weeks if you've got Mateus Mane. Luca is still injured too. We'll put Sani on the bench too because Myers is also out. I think we might need to play... This is where we did probably need to sign another striker. Yago might actually have to play here. Or do we play the youngster? I am tempted to play the youngster. Rather than Yago who's going to leave. Play Chucky wide and play the boy. Oh no, we'll play Falovsky. And then Sani on the bench. The hat-tricks in all divisions is Earnshaw. There you go. I'm Googling and found the oddest thing ever. Nice. Yeah, you answered to the wrong question, Ollie, but you named it. You got it. Not Ernie. Last player to score a hat-trick away from home. Away player at Old Trafford hat-trick. I can't even think of anyone who scored a hat-trick at Old Trafford as an away player. That must have been ages ago. Right, let's pick this team. Still counts. You got it. Few players tired. Salah has, but don't think he's played in the Welsh Prem. Exactly. Was it Lukaku? Didn't he score a hat-trick in the 5-5? I don't think he played Welsh Prem though, did he? Oh, that's a great question, Andy. Which Premier League player had a clause in his contract that he wasn't allowed to go into space? He was an away player playing for QPR. scored a hat-trick. For some reason, my brain went Zamora. But I don't think he would have played. You were at the 5-5 but left at half-time. That's brilliant. Stefan Schwartz. That was the player that didn't have it. I didn't even know who Stefan Schwartz is. If you mean Lukaku, then he went to United themselves and was guff. Yeah. 3-1 down. How do I join the Discord if you have one? Do exclamation mark Discord Vortex, and you should be able to get a link and you join there. Please do, everybody, come and join the Discord. It's a lovely place. And I'll do updates and things in there. So please do join the Discord if you're not already in there. If that's your vibe, there's a link in the chat right now. I can pop it in both chats if you need it. Never lived it down. Best game in years. That's so bad. That's so bad, isn't it? Right, let's go with this as the team, I think. In fact, Magai for Dodgson, Owen Dodgson as well. Let's do that as the team. A few changes here. Falovsky leads the line. Who has the most consecutive Premier League games played? Isn't it? See, I knew that. It's quite recent, wasn't it? Like Lewis Dunk or something, wasn't it? Probably is a keeper, actually. Friedel. Who's the hat-trick player? Yeah, me too. Who was the hat-trick player? Away at Old Trafford and the Welsh Prem. I'll say Zamora, but I don't know if he ever played Welsh Prem. Brad Friedel for keeper, but might be Dunk for an outfielder, yeah. I think it's got missed above, but only player to win back-to-back continental trebles. Not Sabozlo is the answer to this, but Sabozlo's got a wild stat. He's won a trophy in every senior season of his career. He won't this year, probably, but... Talking of Zamora, he's one of the two players who in the same Premier League match have scored a penalty with both feet. If you can get the other one, I'd be impressed. I knew this. I swear I knew this. Because I've heard the stat before. But I don't remember it. Obafemi Martins, yes. Yes, I knew it there. You're right. Manchester United 1, QPR 4 was the game. Oh, I feel like I almost had it there. Did Les Ferdinand play in the Welsh Prem? Was it more recent? Nah, they didn't win 4-1 at Old Trafford recently. It must have been ages ago. Aberystwyth, which is why I know. Is he Welsh? I assume he's Welsh. This player. If he played for Aberystwyth and played in the Welsh Prem, I don't know if that's separate, or is it he played for Aberystwyth in the Welsh Prem? I have no idea. He definitely played for QPR, he did. Gavin Peacock. Did he score a hat-trick for... You'd think it must be a striker to score a hat-trick at Old Trafford. Going 90s Premier, yeah. Dennis Bailey, is that the answer? Because I would never have got that, because I don't know who he is. So... Right, 22 mins in here in this game, by the way. Renter again, performing very well. Chucky's doing well on the wing, which is cool too. Both strikers struggling a little bit, but we've had all of the chances. Continental trebles is Samueletto, nice. With Inter and Barca, I assume, or Barca and then Inter. Dennis Bailey is a new gen. Yes, I agree. Was it Caleb Chukwuemeka? Yes, indeed. Chucky header back post? No. Dodgson, Owen Dodgson. Prince Cisse beats his man. Gets to the byline. Chucky's there. 1-0.
His name's Chucky.
Bum, bum, bum.
He's a star.
Bum, bum, bum. He scores goal. Bum, bum, bum. 1-0. Just had to climb up to my second story balcony because I forgot my keys to my apartment when I let my dogs outside. Yikes. Please be careful, Johnny, because that is quite dangerous. Ruin the not picking Cisse for Fantasy FM. I mean, yeah. It's kind of... If you didn't pick Prince Cisse, you're kind of done. He's been so good this year. What a signing. We didn't know who to sign for right back. And what a man. He's there again. He's going to get another assist here. Zaroli, he's got another assist. Zaroli with the header. What level do you think Chucky will peter out? I think it might be next season, if I'm honest. Looking at his... I mean, he's done brilliantly this year, but looking at him here, maybe next season. Cisse Jr., what a signing, I know. If Luca was playing, I'd probably be top. Possibly. Luca can't be that far away now from his return. I don't know if he's going to get back in the team, though. We'll keep Chucky around, though, surely, right? Even as an impact sub, I reckon. The Discord link is having an issue. There you go. There's a new one. I don't know why it does this. I need to, like, every now and then just update it and do a new one. Even though it's like a never expiring link. Don't know why. Chucky again. Oh, my word. I say he's going to peter out. Maybe he won't. It's 3-0. Chuck. Prince Cisse, another assist. He actually does. We're going to change his name to King Cisse. He's not Prince Cisse anymore. He's King Cisse. Does that mean you now have to go back into Burkham Jr. now? And maybe more footballers' kids? I think we might need to, yeah. It's been a roaring success, so maybe we need more sons. Honestly, what a creative force. 3 assists in this game. And there goes the clean sheets. 3 assists, 9.8 from Prince Cisse. Here at the showground, we are dominating here in the league. I guess soon we're going to find out. We'll have our first FA Cup game pretty soon. That might be the bit, I mean, a nice little welcome distraction from the monotony of winning every game in the league. I don't know if it's my end. That's not working or Discord is bugging because it's still not working for me. Well, let me try. I don't know where that opened. Maybe Discord is bugging. He always gets assists, then lets a goal in so none of the other defenders get points. Yeah. It's smart from Princey since I don't know why that benefits him, but yeah, maybe he's got himself in his fantasy team. You just copied and pasted it from the Discord. Yeah, worked fine for me. Yeah, maybe it's you then. I don't know. Weird. Hoping for a Worcester draw in the cup. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. We definitely take that. O'Hara. Good save from Nunes. I'm going to do subs after this highlight, I think. Can't start a fire without a spark. Prince is on fire. He's playing Rotherham off the park. We're very tired. Pereira for Sandoval. Very tired. Demista for Sani. We have won this game. Well, we are only 3-1 up, so should be a bit careful. Kirby. They are knackered. I can't take Chucky off on 2 goals, can I? Let's bring Yargo on. Did not think Yargo would be playing another game for 3 counties, but here we are. Ooh. Heath. Headed away, Johnson. If they conceded there, that might actually be a bit of a nervy ending. I think we're going to be all right, though. 15 to play. I've made loads of subs. Cisse's on the ball again, so we probably score a goal now. Yargo. We can listen to Samba. I found the actual Samba clip, by the way. Falovsky! Is he on? He might be off. He's onside. 5 in 11, and that's all as a sub, basically. How you doing, Magic Ped? Welcome in, dudes. It's a Zaroli. No, Yargo assist. I don't think anyone's picked Yargo. Has anybody? Own up if you picked Yargo. It is a 4-1 victoire coming in here. Maybe even 5. actually quite excited for when we don't dominate in the league. Maybe we should not do any signings in the summer, just to make it more difficult. Yago's still got more points than my midfield pick. I mean, Luca, yeah, RIP. They're going to score again. It's a good save. I'm quite excited for when this is a struggle. And when we can go into a match thinking, are we going to win this game? I still can't believe it. How dominant we've been every season. The end to that first season where we bottled promotion in the lowest league. How do we do that? We had some of the same players. Like in the team. Maybe sim till some cup games. I think you might be right. We could sim a few, couldn't we, to make some progress. Get towards January, maybe. Get towards the cups. Yeah, I think you might be right. But like, how did that happen? Have we lost the game since? Barely. Nunez with a few saves here. During one season, which player had the first 4 starts of the season under 4 different managers? So, someone must have left super early and then there was 2 interims. I assume in that as well. I think I've heard it before as well, but I have no idea who it is. Who left super early in a season? I've got... For some reason, I feel like Rodgers left super early in a season, but I don't know if that's true. That was a good win for us. 4-1. I'm only saying that as I have Luca in my team. That's true, actually. Some Forest player. Kante? De Boer. De Boer left super early, didn't he? Yeah. But did they have any... I don't know if Palace had any stand-in managers, interims. I've heard it before. Reece James, it was spread out because of injuries. Ah, that could make... That's a bit of a... That's an interesting one. I heard this one, but I can't remember what goal. Ah, here you go, chat. Only because I heard this in yesterday's game. I'll be impressed if you got this, and if you did hear it yesterday, don't answer. Which player was substituted on and quickly won the free kick which Gary McAllister scored against Everton in the derby last minute from like 35 yards away? Which Liverpool player won that free kick? I only know this because they literally said it in that Legends game yesterday. So there's a bit of a clue as well. It was Chelsea. It was Tuchel, Potter, Salter and Big Frank. Wild. It wasn't Smeetzer. It wasn't Endo. I don't think Endo was... I mean, maybe it was. But Barnby, Garcia, no. I think it was before Garcia. Barnby would have been around. Have you added that last game? Not yet, no. Dutch, no. There you go. I don't know if I'm giving extra clues, but Cinema Pongo before him. Wasn't Gerrard. He would have been playing. Let me just see. Yago. Taylor Richard didn't get points anyway, so fine. Was not Steven Gerrard. That was not a clean sheet, was it? And I assume Prince Cisse, yeah, Prince Cisse 9.6 is going to get player of the match in that game. With his 9.7. Prince Cisse just got 17 points in that last game. Wild. Right. If you wanted to join, you can still join the Fantasy FM. Our newest leader, latest leader, is still greenest by 8 points at the top from Al, Bins and Sky Max in third. There you go. Vignal is correct. Will got it. Will got it. Gregory Vignal. And interestingly, Gregory Vignal, they just shoved on and he was playing up front because they were drastically looking for a winner. And Vignal was playing striker, won the free kick that Gary Mack scored. Why does the bot hate greenest? I don't know. Top manager Al Bins with 125. It's just not true, is it? I don't know. I know why. Oh, okay. Is it because... Do you know why, greenest? Can you explain why? It's because I joined late, is it? I see. Did you join after the first game? Because if so, I still need to fix that, which I had working yesterday, so I don't know why it does that. Stream table looks different from website table. Interestingly. Like an hour in. Ah, okay. So yeah, I need to fix that again. That's all right. But that explains a bit. It's annoying because last night I had that working and now it's just reverts again. I don't know why it does that. Stream table is giving me... Stream table's giving you retrospective, but the one on the website isn't. Oh, so the one on the website works. Okay. So it is working. It's just the browser source doesn't. That's interesting. So that is actually... So greenest is correctly... You've got 90 since you joined. Okay, that makes me feel better. That's easier to fix. This is the correct table, by the way. The one that is on your site, not the one that I'm popping up on the stream, is correct. This is correct. Albins does lead, then it's Sleepy, then it's Miles. I feel like Miles joined late as well, though, but maybe he didn't. I'm third on the website, yeah. This is correct, I think. Because I assume Taylor just joined recently as well, because he's got Prince Cisse, so that's a late joiner, and they've got 0 points, which would make sense. I didn't join late, I joined before the first game. Oh, if you joined before the first game, that's perfect then. That works then. Okay, so I just need to work out how to fix the browser source then, I guess, which is easier to do than fixing the whole thing, which I did fix. Okay, top 10. Can I maybe update that maybe? Why would that do that? Weird. Which is the only team to be champions of Europe more than they have been champions of their own country? Forest. Yeah. There you go. I did see Woe say it, but yeah, that would make complete sense. What do you think about Football Manager 26? Do you think it's better than the previous version? No. But we're not doing that again. Are we still doing that? Do we still need to do that? Nuno, Ange, Dyche, Pereira all managed Forest this season, so the whole Forest squad have played under 4 different managers. That's wild, isn't it? Yeah. Should have let that ruminate a little longer. Great start. It is a good start. It is a really good start. All right, we have got Carabao Cup. Here we go. We said let's go to some cup games. We are in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. That's not the best way to look at it. Let's go stages. We're in the 4th round up against only... I mean, there is another League 2 team here. Salford are through to the 4th round. But otherwise, it's Worcester play Chelsea. What a game that is. We play Championship Sheffield United. I think we've got a chance of winning this. And if we do, look at the teams that we could play. Yeah, unlikely that both go through. That is true. Worcester at home. I'd like to go and see what the result of this is. Last round, we beat Burnley of the Prem. We beat a Prem team 5-0 last round, but they did rotate their team. We're going to go strong because I do want to do well in this. Can I get out of this? Why can I not? I'm on... Proceed to match? No. I'm like stuck in the team selection. Can you see? I'm like stuck in team selection. Let's not rest the team or you're getting... rest the team this time or you're getting sacked. I don't think I'm getting sacked, but yeah. If I save it here and then load it again, do I... Is that the best way to get to this? It probably is, isn't it? Let me save it as a new version just in case it messes up. And then load it again. We did a save and reload, chat, before a game. I think it's okay. We're just buddies. Did you fix Captain Double Points? I have Chucky, but my total points is less than I thought. I did fix it. That is working, Andy. Did you join late? They are definitely getting double points. I can see that. All right, there we go. We fixed it. Let's pick a team. Nunes, Cisse, Pereira, Johnson. Let's go with N'Golo Magai. Renta Zaroli. Luca is 2 to 4 weeks away. Still not in. I don't know how to ask this question. Yeah, that's fair. I did actually know that. It's cool. Ruud van Nistelrooy only scored one of his 150 goals from outside the box for Manchester United. That's crazy. Crazy. You don't need to be done. I like the facts. They're really cool. It's good conversation for the stream. My team Mansfield IRL had Sheffield United away and Burnley away in the FA Cup and beat them. What a coincidence. That is weird. We're just following what they did. Absolutely love your Vadut series. Thank you, Flays. Thank you, dudes. Did you just say that on both? I think you just said that on both, on YouTube and Twitch. I was like, somebody else just said that. But thank you, dude. I appreciate you. It's good fun. We will continue it. We have got no players. I can't actually fill up the team. I guess there is a spot here for Kyle Hudlin. Maybe. Halmerson? Hudlin? Hudlin makes the bench. And then we'll pick the rest of the team. They're quite tired, but I think it'll be okay. Rente Zaroli. Flowers, Chucky on the wing? Or is anybody back now? I guess we play Chucky on the wing again. Hudlin win it would be good, wouldn't it? It would be good. By the way, how does the mic sound? Is there... all good. I'm glad that it's working, Andy. How does the mic sound? I'm hoping, YouTube especially, is there any like fizzling on the mic? Only because you'll be able to hear it better than the Twitch people because the music won't be able to be heard. Does it sound clean? Because I've been doing a lot to try and fix that in the last couple of days as well. Name the only club with a J in its name in Britain. St Johnstone. There you go. We got the answer quite quickly. Name the only place in the UK, or at least in England, that has an exclamation mark in the name of the place. There you go, chat. There's a question for you, without Googling, of course. All right, Miles knew it. It is Westwood Ho, yeah. Local to me. Do you know why then? There you go. Follow-up question. Why does it have a question mark in its name? I knew that because I go every year. Very close to where I live without doxing myself, but that is my ends nowadays. North Devon. Does anyone know why? It's, yeah, Westwood Ho. What a weird name of a place. And it's got an exclamation mark at the name. It's the only place with an exclamation mark in its name. I used to go there when I was younger. It's a beautiful... Actually, it's all right. Right, let's go with this. I think that's the team. Sheffield United away, Carabao Cup. Yeah, it was after a book. There was a book written called Westwood Ho with like that. And the place is named after that book. Indeed. Indeed. Who won the FA Cup and never scored a goal? As in team? There must... Loads of players have won an FA Cup and never scored a goal. As in, like, in their whole career or in the FA Cup run? There's quite a few around, Chaz, yeah. Mic sounds great and the volume level is perfect too. Good. That's good. Please do shout. If there's still like, if you like the mic's lower thing, you need to just shout because obviously when I test it sounds right and then on the stream there's other things going on. So if there are these things, I can try and fix them. Hey, we've got proper stadium. I can't go and look at the players, otherwise it'll crash. I did kind of save just before this though, if it does crash, but I want to go and look at our fans, but I can't. Or maybe I can if I do. Let's do this attack first. Ronaldo Flowers into the box. Deflected, keeper saves. Let's go. I want to see if I can see our fans, but I can't. If I reverse that. Nope. Where have they put our fans? I don't even see them. Did we bring any? Maybe we didn't bring any. Are they there? I think they're there. Can you see the one yellow fan there? I think we're in this little section, which is ridiculous. Right, let's go back to broadcast. Let's continue. Rob Jones and Joe Gomez, FA Cup winners, no goals whole career. Is there two? There you go then. Big Joey Gomez. There must be keepers that have done that. Got you there, haven't I? I got you there. Let's go back over here. Is there a team that's won every stage on pens after continuous 0-0 draws? Wasn't there a... Didn't Switzerland get knocked out of the World Cup without conceding a goal? One of the World Cups. There's a stat for you. Just off the top of my head. Name the player to only play for 3 countries at the World Cup. Stankovic, do you think? The question was about a team. Yeah, I thought so. I assume so. Did Arsenal do that, did they? Without scoring a goal. Keeper, no. Tyrese Campbell has made it 1-0 Sheffield United here. We are down a goal away from home. A clumsy trip from Bruno Renta has given Tyrese Campbell the chance to score, which he does. We trail. Why have the Sheffield United fans just turned up in white t-shirts then? Is that some type of protest? It was indeed Yugoslavia, Serbia and Montenegro and Serbia as the three nations. That is cool. That's a good stat. I'm sure you could turn the like Thiago and Rafinha brothers representing different nations. That could be a stat. Or like, wasn't it Granit Xhaka and Torrent Xhaka? Is his brother? Do they play for different nations? There's definitely stats in that you can do with nations, isn't there, that you could turn into a cool stat. New Zealand went undefeated in their last World Cup appearance, even drew with Italy. There you go. So was it... I'm sure Switzerland did it as well. The Boatengs, yeah, there you go, exactly. We're 2-0 down here, which is kind of annoying. Lewis Kumas has just scored a lovely goal. Keeper not particularly great as it goes down the middle of the goal, but we're losing. Can we get back into it? Demista, no. Also the Williams brothers, yes. Ghana and Spain, right? I think it's Ghana. Chucky! Wide. Pretty sure you're right on the Swiss one as well, rings a bell. Yeah, it might just be that there's more than one. Switzerland, the New Zealand one rings a bell too, so yeah. My God, we're struggling in a game. This is fun. I know, we're going to lose. I hate it. This is why we don't lose any games, because I get upset. It does set up a lovely comeback, though, maybe. Demista, Magai, Chucky, look at the football. Pulls it back. Goal! Melvin Demista, 2-1. Back in the game. How you doing, Otto? Welcome in, dude. It's a lovely breakaway goal. Chucky to the byline. Playing wide today. Finds his usual strike partner at the near post. 2-1. Only half an hour played. We're still in this. Prosinecci is the only player to have scored for 2 different nations in the World Cup finals, apparently. Who did he play for? That must be an old name. Which team was the first to win the World Cup after losing their opening game, and who beat them? France. Senegal beat them first game. Is that right? Because if it is, that's quick. First lawn cut of the season is done. Lovely. Well done, Otto. I'm waiting for my lawn to come back after overseeding and scarifying last weekend. And I'm scared. Ah, they're reigning champs. Ah. That was the... I knew that there was a stat about the Senegal game. Which reigning champions lost their first game or something? Yeah, of course. They didn't win it in 2002 anyway, did they? Spain did it in 2010 for sure. Argentina, Saudi Arabia beat them first game, right? But if Spain did it in 2010 as well, which was the first one? His name is Melvin. He's there at Calvin. I see in his veins and he scores again. That's not the right tune, but yeah, nice. It's 2-2, by the way. Bruno Rente is smashed home. We have actually turned it around before half-time. Who said anything about struggling? I was looking at the stats. It's 2-2. We're back in it. We're back in it well and truly. I've told them I'm not happy. Go and win it now. Come on. It was Spain in 2010. First European team to win the World Cup outside of Europe. I see. That's fun. 2010 being... What was 2010? Was it Brazil? Real Madrid beat their own reserve team in the 1980 Copa del Rey. Did they? That's very good. That's very good. South Africa, of course. Yeah. Of course. Falovsky for a third here. I've made no changes. This is start a second. That's weird. Keeper turned it around for a corner, though. That was going wide anyway. Don't think he needed to do that. Bruno Rente gets the equaliser, and he's playing very well again. I don't think Luca's getting back in. I mean, he will because he's Luca, but maybe he shouldn't. Rente picks it up. He's done the Malvin de Meester, smashed it back to a centre-back. We scored from it last time. Can we score from it this time with the weird Chucky pass? Maguire has been released. The football we are playing is unbelievable. Maguire. Rente! 3-2! We have turned it around. Who do we think we are? Bruno Rente scored twice. An outrageous goal. And what is that pole there? Right in the middle. Annoying. It's a lovely finish. Keeper maybe could have saved it. He took that corner as well, did he? Wow. 3-2. We've turned it around. 2-0 down to 3-2 up. And we've got a free kick to go and make it 4 now. Playing like a top half championship. I know, right? It's been the Rente show since he was a starter. It really has. He's got the free kick. He's hit the bar. It was a save, in fact. He's almost scored that. What a comeback. One of the best goals I've seen. Jesus, it was bloody good, wasn't it? The football we played there, including that Chucky booted it back when he booted it back to the centre-back. Did you get the answer? He won the FA Cup and never scored a goal. I thought someone said Arsenal. Was that wrong? Motherwell winning the Copa del Rey is a great stat. Did they actually? What? Not Arsenal. I don't know then. Wigan. That's not true because they definitely did score a goal. Keeper. Good. 1951. Oh, yeah. Then that'll be Spurs then, wouldn't it? It's 3-3. It's 3-3. Oldham, was it? Sheffield United have found an equaliser. Again, it's Lewis Kumas. Is he onside? He's got himself back on. It wasn't him. Lewis Kumas header 3-3. This is a good game, this is. Bruno Rente with a corner to get us back in the lead again. An absolute classic. Falowski for 4-3. That's why you sign a massive 6'5" striker and play him. Bruno Rente with an assist. He is running the show. I need to do subs. Falowski rises highest. That is an offside, surely. Surely, whoever that is, Chucky has just is offside there, distracting the keeper. We are not going to complain. I assume there's no VAR. 20 to go. We are very tired, but we have the lead again. Nunes is on a 6.3. Flowers off. No, we don't really have the subs for that. I'm looking at the most tired players. I think Josh Robinson, because Cisse's tired and on a yellow. This game is brilliant, isn't it? Let's do Kirby in the midfield. Not for Rente because he's doing so well, but for Zaroli. How do we rest some of these? Who do we take off? I want to get one of these wingers or attackers off, but we've got Hudlin or Sani. Let's do Flowers off and play de Meester wide. You can kind of play there, and we'll do... I'm going to do Andre Sani on. Show of faith in the youngster. There's 20 to play. I might say waste a little bit of time now, as the highlights already started. We're playing it around the back. Who do we think we are? Look at one-touch football around the back. This is why you don't play a Route 1 4-4-2 with your lower league team. Who do we think we are? Kirby down the left-hand side into Chucky. For 5, he's put it just over. Keeper went the wrong way. It's not... I don't think this keeper's very good that Sheffield have got in goal. He's got a 7.3. Maybe he is. Oh, Sheffield United on the attack. It's over. Corner. We have to defend the corner. Is it Hudlin time? I think it will be before the end. Headed wide. Close. Close. 10 to play. Let's do another sub or two. We've got 2 more subs to use. Rente is so tired. So's Chucky. Look how knackered they are. So, Taylor Richards and Yargo. Yargo's coming on. He's going to have to. Oh, there's a highlight. I was going to go and put it onto more time wasting and drop us down, but we've got a highlight going. Demeester playing right wing now. Given away by Josh Robinson. Tahit Chong into Matos. Looking for an equaliser. Sheffield United, they've got it. Tyrese Campbell. What a game. It's 4-4. What's going on? All right. Can we now not waste time? And can we go and score another goal, I guess? I haven't got any more subs, but does this go pens? I assume it goes straight to pens. Can we find a winner? 7 minutes added on. There's a highlight. Oh, I thought he'd got it. Falovsky headed it straight back to them. I thought he was going to run away with it. I think it's going to be a Sheffield United chance. Chong down the right. This could be heartbreaking. It is. Is he onside? He looks off. He's offside. Don't panic. Disallowed. One more highlight. Come on, Football Manager. One more highlight. He hasn't got the pace for that. You're right. One more highlight. Falovsky header. Kirby to swing it in. To win it 5-4. This could be history. Kirby's corner. Headed away. Cleared. Penalties. Right. Well, why did they show me all of that? Got me all hyped up for that. Do we get pens for our players scoring pens? No. New setup. Just a new background. Smithy boy. Looks clean, right? Right. We need to pick our penalty takers. Malvin Demeester. Is Chucky even on? Did I take... I thought it took Chucky off, didn't I? I guess we just got to add these players. We don't have loads of good pen takers. Looking at this. Malvin Demeester's the best one. So maybe we'll put Malv Demeester at 5. Is he even at 5? I don't think Chucky's still on, is he? Also, what's happened to my... Why have they got little bits of grey on there? Keeper 5th. No. Pretty much, Smithy, yeah. Josh Robinson is on the bench. It says on the subs bench, but is he? No, he came on. Josh Robinson's definitely on the pitch. Like... It just doesn't... It says here, starting. I need to see who's on now, basically. Do you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's get ourselves behind the goal. Can we get ourselves through in the Carabao Cup? Can we make George Nunes a hero? No, they've scored the first goal. 1-0 Sheffield United. Saynor. Come on, lads. He passed to them for the equaliser. He did, yeah. Yes, he did. N'Golo Magai to take first for us. Scores! 1-1. I like the commentary bar looks different, right? It's like a little circular one. It looks really nice. Getting PTSD from the Wales game. Yeah, I'm sorry, Welsh fans. Matos for them. Scores 2-1. It is good fun, Smithy, yeah. Who steps up for us? Taylor Richards. Hasn't played lots of football this year. Now he has to step up and take a pen for us. What can he do? Left-footed. Save down the middle. That's not good. We might be going out here. Will the trend where the first misser to end up winning the shootout continue? Tahit Chong. We need the keeper to step up at this stage. He does! Massive save! Your mum will be hearing about that, Taylor, exactly. George Nunes saves! And we have the chance to level it now with Nia Kirby. Don't you wish your midfielder was Nia Kirby? Don't you? What can he do? Flip all. Thanks, Nia. Straight down the middle, is it? Straight. Keeper caught it. Just keeper caught it. It did look like he went into the net a little bit, didn't he? Yeah. Zatterstrom for Sheffield United scores, and that, I think, might be that. We have to score this penalty and hope that they miss their last. And I don't think it's going to happen. It's Yago. Has to score this. Does score this. Keeps the pressure on. And now we need a moment. Now we need a miracle. He needs to take. But Nunes to save. Maybe. Hopefully. Come on, lads. Come on, Nunes. Save this. He does save it. He does save it. They've dinked it down the middle as well. And now if Demista scores, we go to sudden death. We're back in it. Maybe. Demista, hold your nerve. Take it to sudden death. Oh, for Christ's sake, man. Is it the post? Why get the... Why would it get my bloody hopes up and then do that? We've missed 3 out of 5. We are not good at penalties. That was just classic, wasn't it? Just classic. Right, chat. We continue. We are out of the Carabao Cup. It was a good run. We beat Burnley 5-0, but Sheffield United ultimately proving to be our downfall. Let's get these stats uploaded. GG's if you had players that got points there. Definitely not a clean sheet. I think we can confirm that. That is not the case. Paste screenshot. There we go. Did Worcester beat Chelsea? We will check that now. Yes. I don't think they've played them yet. Fulham have won. Yeah, they've not played, I don't think, yet. It does show we can hold our own against Championship team, though. Yes. Even from 2-0 down, we got back into that. They really kept giving us hope and then taking it away again, didn't they? Bruno Rente again with the player of the match. Bonus points. Huge from him. Not that many players got points in that game. Because not that many players got more than a 7 rating. So, and there was no clean sheets. So only a few players got points. Table, by the way, I will show it just quickly. Table now looks like this. It is Albin who leads from Sleepy. Greenest now into 3rd, joint with Miles. Pringle in 5th. Ollie top 10. We've got nobody with 0 points. There you go. From our... How many people in there now? 32 in. There you go. That smells. Let's continue. Right, I don't think they played each other yet. We've gone out on pens. Liverpool knock out Manchester United there. Fulham knock out Wolves. We'll send the assistant. 2 players in need of a rest. I think we've got a lot of players in need of rest. Oh, we've got the FA Cup next. Where's that trophy? FA Cup next. 2nd round. I believe. So we do start our FA Cup journey after this. Renter again. Renter's form. Look at that. 7.71 last 5 games. How do I join? Do I have to pay? No. Completely free. Use the... It should be pinned in both chats, Smithy boy. How you join. You go to fantasyfm.io to join. You can join from now. Prefer Holy, not Carabao drinks. Me too. Cheers. Me too. Get yourself your Holy, ! Holy. Exactly. Prefer the FA Cup. Don't care about the Carabao anyway. Exactly. Malv Demise missed his pen. Of course he did. Let's keep an eye on, though, this game here. Should we go to it? No. Worcester play Chelsea tonight. Let's go and find out what that result is. I think we've lost 2 games this season and both on pens. You have to attend that. I can't, yeah, to be fair. I did think about it and then I thought actually it's going to be I don't want to spend that long going to it. Generational hate watch, exactly.
Okay.
Has it been played? Yellow card limits. Let's look. Carabao Cup. Still not played it. Sorry, I missed, boss. Why is there a Malvin Demista Twitch account now? Why? Who's doing this? But also, it's all right, Malv. Don't worry about it. It is crazy to create a Twitch account for a player that's essentially on loan this season as well, by the way. Outrageous. That is going to be the most dormant Twitch account. And a new gen player, yeah. A new gen player. I guess that's why the name isn't taken, Melvin de Meester. We'll sign him back. I wonder if we can loan him again next year. Probably not. He's going to be too good, I think. They've been quiet a while. You'll never know who it is. How mysterious. How mysterious. You've got to buy him now. Guilt Trap's activated. I'd love to. I don't think I'm going to be able to. We are manager of the month, though. Neil Critchley is very happy with that. Thank you, Neil. Did I just see Boney on your news? What, Jeffrey Boney? Is he still here? Did Jeffrey Boney even leave in the end? Go on, Jeffrey Boney. Never score no goals for anyone because you're crap. He has actually scored 5 goals for Woking. So did Worcester win? Yeah, we're going to check. I don't think any of the games have been played when I checked. No, they lost 2-0. Goals from... Why can't I click the game? Jamie Gittins and Dastan Satpayev have given Worcester Chelsea the win against Worcester. Who hasn't been here since the shootout win? I don't know. I'm not going to work that out. I don't know. That's a shame. So Worcester and us both out. Salford also out. It's just all the Prem teams that are through now in that competition. So boring. Satpayev, if you know, you know. What a player. What a player Satpayev is, especially in this year's game. Oof. Oof. Miles, he's going for his lunch now. I'll be back soon. Fair enough then. There you go. So I will know. When you said you'll never know, you've just told me now. It took 2 minutes and I didn't even ask. Oh. What a detective. Right. Conquo plays well in that. Falovsky is improving. Dynal Simo is getting worse. Good stuff. Bruno Rente is on an absolute charge. Surely Luca is close to a return. We've got 4 injuries in the first team. 11 days and 3 weeks for Luca. 0 appearances in today's stream. And he had to wait for ads to pop up for Malvin de Meester and he'd have given himself away. Knopfler, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay, new quiz. Which is the only Belgium player to miss a penalty in 3 counties history? Is it definitely true, though? But yeah, Malvin de Meester, I assume. We love Belgium in this save. Look how bloody good he is. He's got 19 jumping reach. I did not realise that. What a man. I think it's just as his hair grows taller, he gets a higher jumping reach. No wonder he's not... Like, somebody else has bought him. He's way too good for us. Right, let's pick a team for York City FA Cup. We will indeed play this and watch this because it is an FA Cup game. Let's go with Cisse, Pereira, Johnson, Maguire. We do want to win this. Probably becomes one of the most important aspects of the season, isn't it? So I think we've tied up the league almost certainly already. I do want to give a few rest days to some players, though. Chucky and de Meester, maybe. Who do we play wide, though? There isn't really any options. Hey, welcome in, Smithy. Welcome in, dude. I think they have to play. Unless I do play Yargo. Let's play Yargo. Martin Martins is his coach. in his coach interview, hence why we didn't appoint him. We made him take a penalty, yeah. It's what we do for all of us. When we do staff audits, we do that. What league are York City in? League 2 also. I wanted to play the youngster. De Meester's knackered, right? He's got 20 goals in 8. Can you tell me, by the way, what on earth is going on with my squad views? That I can't change it, but for some reason it keeps just swapping goals and assists to the opposite side. Why? Going to be a dead fantasy game if Chuck and de Meester are benched. Yeah, but they might come on. I think I'm going to play the youngster. We've got to get him game time. He's really quite good. He's only 16. I think I'm going to play Andre Sani in this game. And if we need them, we've got Demister and Chucky on the bench. Dodgson and Dodgson as well, plays. Very playable, Lars, I will say. Especially if you put things like skins in and mods and stuff. It's very playable. I'm having a very good time with it. 2 really fun saves on the go. This one and the Vaduz save. So, can't really complain. Let's do it. Yargo and Andre Sani starting is a bit of a left field one from us, but we'll go with it. It's all about what save you, if you get a good save in. Like, as long as the game isn't broken in terms of like bugs and you get a good save on the go, you can have loads of fun with it. Should have played Sandoval. You're actually right, Zior. We probably should have played Sandoval. You're right. Let's bring him on early. This was a good opportunity to do that. I agree with you. Did we just swap? Why did the camera just swap to the other side like that then so quickly? That was weird. I guess because it's broadcast and they swapped ends because the ball went over the halfway line. Did you see that? Chat, get yourself some holy. ! Holy. Every order that you do directly supports me. And it is delicious. And you get a load of money off if you use my codes. Use code Clayts for 10% off. Or if it's your first order, you can get £5 off using Clayts 5. Are we still on behind goal? Yes, we will be, won't we? That'll be why. Rather than broadcast, but yes. David and, well, you are both correct. Here we go. First highlight. Half an hour approaching. Away at York. A game we really don't want to lose, but we lost the shootout. We are not completely invincible. York on the attack. It's deflected in. We are trailing. We trail in the FA Cup. Freddie Murdoch. We might need to get those strikers on now. Get Chucky on. Get our boy on. This really isn't good, is it? Cisse, it deflects in off. There goes the clean sheet. Cisse on a 6.3 now. Let's demand more. Early days, but not great news. It is how quickly an FM save can change. You think you're completely infallible and then you lose one game and then you lose others. Oh, Sani, the 16-year-old. He was offside. Was he? No. He was on. The fitness levels of Pereira and Johnson already, I know. We really should have played Sandoval, but I'm going to do Sandoval at half time. I think we might struggle a bit with fitness. I think we've got a few injuries and we are knackered. We do play quite an intense system and we do play every 3 days. Jay Slater's on the ball. That was a weird moment. Half time though, we trail. My voice just went weird. We need to get subs on. Show me desire. Let's do Johnson off for Sandoval. I'm going to do Cisse for Robinson just because he's knackered. And we will do... Falovsky's quite tired and furious for whatever reason. So Malvin Demister's coming on at half time. We'll keep Chucky ready to go. Yeah, Ollie. Exactly. By the way, chat, if you're watching on YouTube, please do consider dropping a like. It really does help the stream. Drop a little like, completely free, of course. It helps for when the video gets turned into a video post-stream. The more likes on it, the more it gets pushed out into people's algorithms and homepages. Me, the Meester! 1-1, we're back in the game. The subs worked. There's that 19 jumping reach. Bruno Rente swings it in near post. It's that old classic near post header. 1-1. We're back level. Now, Chucky on for Yargo. Find the winner. Both of our attackers are injured. We'll do Chucky on up front then. And then Taylor Richards to play wide, I guess. Renter is a monster at set pieces. Yeah, he really is. Something that I don't think we'd really considered, had we? Sorry, but we do a little clipping out of context. Hang on. Pause that game.
This really isn't good, is it?
I like it.
This really isn't good, is it?
Not the drink, though. I hope you're not considering that as the drink there. Right. Rente's a monster at set pieces. We are looking for a winner then. To get into the FA Cup third round, I believe. FA Cup third round is when we can go and play those Premier League teams. We want a glamour tie. We want to go away to Old Trafford. That's what we really want. Anfield. Be lovely. Deflected, clear, blocked. John Pereira. Sandoval. Sandoval, we definitely need to give him that game time. Especially if Pereira's not here next year. Did you sign someone else and send them on loan, or am I missing something? Yeah, another Portuguese player. Pedro. He's on loan. Oh my word, Ronaldo Flowers, top corner. 1-2 is the score. What a weird way of reading that. It is 2-1. Josh Robinson down the right. Into Ronaldo Flowers. He does it all on his own. Gets across his man. Smashes it. Top corner. And we lead again. Who was panicking? Not me. A little bit. Oh, God. They've got the ball. Has that guy got red hair? Or is he just ginger? Could be either. We've won it back. Taylor Richards. Demista. Demista's got the pace. He's put it wide. Just signed Jack Wilshere to be a coach at Juve. Very nice. Very nice. What is Bruno Rente's set piece taking, corner taking, by the way? He's got 7 corners and 8 free kicks, and yet they work. I guess he's got decent technique, isn't he? So maybe that's just why. We might need to look at a specialist set piece taking. Luca usually takes them, doesn't he? Of course, has been out of action today. Dodgson, Owen Dodgson down the left. Zaroli has lost it. He fell over. And Yorker in here. I think he's onside. It's John Stones. It's Josh Stones. He's offside. Offside. Don't worry about it. 2-1 still.
Okay.
I haven't done many subs, have I? I have, but not since we've been leading. Let's get this highlight out of the way and then try and run this game down. If we score, it's beautiful. We do. Bruno Rente. What? Star of the stream. I think we'd all agree. He has been a superstar this stream. Where has that come from? Genuinely, do we need to pair him with Luca in our midfield and take Zaroli out? Beautiful. Is your goalkeeper your other ESC place? Yes, Andy, yeah. Who's the other one? Who was the other ESC? Was it Rente? I think it was, right? Or did he get a work permit? No, I think he got a work permit. George Nunes and... Who got the other? Falovsky. It is, yeah, you're right, Falovsky. Right, let's just see this game out now. We have won it, so let's give a little bit of an extra rest to Pereira. Haven't got anyone to come on. I've done all my subs anyway, so we won't do anything else. Yeah, it is Falovsky, you're right. They do quite often get a work permit for the second season, though. So it'd be lovely if Falovsky, or especially the keeper, because we want to keep him here long term. If the keeper could get a proper work permit for next year, that would free us up to go and get another non-EU, non-work permit signing. It's quite cool to see Ronaldo Flowers still scoring goals for us as well, isn't it? Frankie Bishop in the chat. My wife left me. Welcome back, Frankie. I mean, sorry to hear that news, but also it does mean you're back in the stream and we welcome you back, buddy. My wife left. You're not that old. You got married very young. It's in. Malv de Meester. 4-1. Another near post corner. Bruno Rente doesn't get the assist on that one, though. Chat, who regrets not picking Rente as their one of their fantasy players? He hits the post and then scores the rebound. She took the house and the car. What's up, chat? How you doing, Delight Replays? Hello. Hope you're good. All right, there is another victory. We are through in the FA Cup. Let's find out who we're going to draw in the next round. It could be a Premier League team. Would have picked Renter if I knew Luca was injured, of course, yes. That's why maybe you should wait. Might be the play. Wait until, like, the last minute, basically. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. The game's stuck, chat. We're good. It's back. Does it quite often, but we had a bit of a pause there. Still got a bit of a pause. I'm just gonna drop a save. And let me upload those scores for you as well. Right, leading at the moment is Albins by... He's got a decent lead of 14. Will this change it? Demeester off the bench to score probably saves him a little bit, doesn't it? The Saudi money will make you happy, mate. It's 10 years, but just wait. Oh, Frankie, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You got your future transfer lined up, haven't you? No clean sheet. Player of the match was Ronaldo Flowers with a 9.3. Is his name's wife Gail? Blew out the door and took the house with her. Brilliant. Ridiculous. There you go. Albin still leads. Now it is Albin's on 155 by 7 from Greenest. Pringle in third. There you go. There you go. A very hotly contested Fantasy FM today, I will say. Let me go back to here. Attend that. Right, we're going to find out our opponents now, aren't we, as well? We get 46k. We have beaten Worcester. Oh, we beat Worcester under 18s in the FA Youth Cup. Look at that. Call me the landlord because I'm making a living off rent. That's good. That's really good. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Right, chat, we've had facts today. I'd like best dad jokes, please. The one that I've been doing to everyone is just sending people a text saying, I watched Kill Bill Volume 1 last night. Didn't love it. Couldn't really hear it. Just let it land. Let it land. Sarni out 4 to 8 days. Yargo out for 2 weeks. Chucky, 1 to 3 days. You're okay. You're okay. Players who need a rest. Luca, Ronaldo Flowers, Frau Johnson. I think we take... Is Pereira on there? Yeah. We need to rest both of our centre-backs very soon. Cofton needs to be promoted. Who's Cofton? Was it in here? Oh, Coughlin, because he scored the winner. Yeah, I like it, Costas. Well done, Demeester. Flowers gets man of the match. Can I just rest the team for a little bit? Who have we got? We've got 4 days. Let me just rest. They are knackered. Look at them. We're falling apart. Let's rest those guys for 3 days. My wife just got a new job at a spaghetti factory. She's slowly getting over the imposter syndrome. 4 out of 10. If you're thinking about being a meteorologist, you need to decide whether or not. Whether or not. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 because you wrote it wrong and it put me off my delivery. What is big, grey, and can communicate over a long distance? A telephant. 2 out of 10. Sometimes, though, with dad jokes, the worse they are, the better. That one's just bad. Taylor Richards would like to go out on loan. Is this you saying this, Taylor, or your mum? R.I.P. boiling water, you'll be missed. I like that one. I do like that one. What's the difference between a piano, a tuner, and glue? You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuner. Yep. What do we say to Taylor Richards here? I might say go permanently. There you go. Drop the whole thing. Correct. Tell you what, let's do a couple of sims here because we are into November. We can get quite close to January, I think, today. I visited Mecca, Medina and Riyadh. Guess what I saw? Saudi Arabia. I don't get it. What did the bad football announcer get for Christmas? Cool! That's good. That's good. Tell me a number between 1 and 30, not that one. What? 27? What was not that one? I don't get it. Is that a joke? What was the one you were thinking of? Simo would also like to go. I'll say the same thing. Go permanently. 1. Not that what. Is it a joke? I don't know. When is a door not a door when it's ajar? Right. I can accept that outcome. Okay. Simo wants to leave. I assume he's lost his value. He's actually still got some value. Might be worth selling him. Same with Boyce Clark. It's Moanvember, everybody. Moanvember, well and truly. Just straight away, look. 3 of them coming to talk to me about being upset about not starting enough games. My playing time hasn't really reflected that. What's going on? You need to become prepared to being used as a backup keeper from now on. I can do that. There you go. Question, play FM26 mobile or PC version FM24? Neither. If you're asking me. And if you're asking you, it's kind of up to you, isn't it, really? What did Kermit the Frog say after climbing Everest? I'm Muppet. I'm up it. That's just a lovely little pun, that one, isn't it, really? I love a pun. Guy walks into a bar with a newt on his shoulder. Barman asks, what's he called? Man says, Tiny. Why Tiny? Asks the bartender. The man replies, because he's minute. Minute. Like minute? He ran into the office and said, play me! I said no. He went, all right. Exactly what happened there, yeah. I messaged my boss the other day and asked what's the correct way to lift a heavy box. He texted straight back. Yeah. Fair. Marco Greco, 3 to 5 weeks. Have we got a youth intake preview? How do I see that? Club site. Impressive. 135 days to go. Youth candidates average intake. Okay. That's good, isn't it? That's good. Yeah, that is exactly. That's the sign of a good dad joke. Exactly. Now we're getting somewhere. You like that one? You like that one? Where do boats go when they are sick? To the dock. Yeah. That's the other one for a good dad joke. When someone goes, yep. Right, Yargo cannot play. I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest Pereira in this game. Yargo obviously will be rested, but who can come in? I don't even know. We have no wingers, chat. Maybe we need to sign another winger or attacker in the January. Mainly because we're going to lose... Why can't Ashley say he's injured? We're going to lose Demista anyway. Can February, March? No, but April, May. Yep. Let's bring Demista back in for Sani. Taylor Richards starting left wing is vile. But Chucky's not fully fit, but I think we're going to have to play him. I'm going to play him wide. Ronaldo Flowers, Rente Zaroli. Let's put N'Golo McGoy back in. That's the team. I'm going to instant result this one, chat. I will still do Fantasy FM. We'll just add the points after the game. But I'm going to instant result a few. I think we should try and get close to January, to be honest. When you instant result, you do get ridiculous results, though. We've just won 8-1. I think that doesn't happen if we play that game. Like, we've played so many today and that didn't happen. 8-1. Are you serious? Why? McGoy injured as well. McGuy injured. Groin strain, 2 to 3 weeks. Johnson's knackered. We'll rest him next game. I mean, Flowers brilliant. And a Chucky hat-trick. Yeah. So Chucky scored 3. Demista scored twice. Flowers scored twice. Falovsky started and scored. I mean, that is going to be that's going to be points for people. Let me grab it from here. Josh Robinson didn't score anything anyway, so it doesn't matter that he's not. Oh, I can put him in anyway. Just for one day.
Follow me.
All right, okay. Add in those points now as well. I remember. Continue. We've got... I don't know who that is. Yeovil at the weekend. I need to rest them again. And we are going to get so tight. We play every 3 days. So suspended. Okay, Johnson's going to have a rest anyway because he's suspended. So let's rest these guys for 2 days. Continue. Points have now been... Ronaldo Flowers got a 10 out of 10. 24 points for Ronaldo Flowers. Mark, because it kind of became a bit of a thing. There was a load of issues at launch with the game, and then it was really different, so people didn't like that too. And because it was both of those things combined, it became a bit of a in vogue thing to bash the game. More so than probably it was deserved, but at the same time it felt like the game took a bit of a back step from where it was last year because of the engine change, and because they put so much pressure on it because it was delayed for a whole year. It all sort of became this perfect storm that ultimately people were disappointed with the game, rightly or wrongly, probably rightly. I don't think it quite deserved the complete bashing that it got, but I also understand why people were turned off it. That's why. The game now is in a much better state, and hopefully we can build on this in the future. The last update they did, though, did kind of break a load of things, which is frustrating because you want the update to be massively positive, and I don't think it was. But yeah, that's why. Crazy and old friend just found me in this stream. Really, Miles? That's fun. That's cool. A bee told me to follow it for some honey. I went along. After 10 minutes after following, it stabbed me in the back. I'd fallen for a classic bee trail. Betrayal. Betrayal. Yeah. Ooh, postponement. I don't know why I'm excited by that, but we can postpone something. Should we postpone our league match against Doncaster Rovers next week, as we have 3 players away on international duty? Those players are Boyce Clark, Samuel Gomez. I mean, no. Is that the 3? Oh no, Ronaldo Flowers. They're not even the right times, are they? Who are the 3 players? Because that's January, that's March. It must be those. It must be these 3. Unless that counts from last year to this year, so maybe it is. The dates are kind of confusing. I wish it told you here which specific players were away. But I also think even if it's just Ronaldo Flowers, I don't think we need to. We can do both, look. I don't really want to get a load of fixtures piling up. So I'm going to say no, I think. It's the same players there. Pedro Gomez isn't even at the club. Please say a massive merge site. Oh, sorry. Isn't even here. You're in the under-21s and that's our backup keeper. So it's 1 player. I'm going to say don't postpone and live with those consequences if they end up being annoying. Yeah, it's just, it says 3 players and that's probably not counting Pedro Gomez because he's technically out on loan. How's he doing on loan at AEK? He's played 2 games. It's not ideal, but AEK are obviously in the top division in Greece, so they're a good team. He's pretty good, but he's getting worse. I played on day 1 and could not have been more disappointed. Probably inflated expectations because it took 2 years and the game on release just wasn't ready. Looking forward to trying it again though. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like this perfect storm of it being like so much hype for it, an expectation because it took so long, to then it not being that. So you obviously feel stronger about the things that you are more disappointed with. And then loads of things break, like specifically the game crashing, I've not really had. So loads of people are really upset with it because they can't play the game because it crashes. But that's not something I've had, so I can't really speak on that. But definitely there is still a game there. And I just hope it's, as we've said so many times, every stream we talk about this, don't we? But I just really hope it's ground zero and there's loads of scope to go and make this game even better now. And if they listen to the feedback about the UI and almost revert it, because they don't have to revert it completely, but almost revert it to closer to FM24, there's a serious game then. Wonder when they'll bring the international management update for the World Cup surely soon. You'd think so, right? We're into April now. You'd think it would have to be fairly soon. I suppose you've got until like June, really. So maybe not. Maybe it's a case of trying to, I don't know. We'll see. I'm on 500 plus, 15 seasons in with my local Danish team from tier 3. Nice. You have to think 24 took years to get to where it was. 26 is a new game, so it won't be on the same level, but still a fun game. Yeah, but also they built this. They did build 24 and still had, whilst they were building that at the time. But I don't know if you can, it's a bit of a cop-out to say that, but at the same time, yeah. And also I think people over-egg how good 24 was in their own memories now. I just don't think it's necessarily true for people either, because loads of people moaned about 24 still, and were moaned about, oh, they would need to, I hope they fix this and stuff. But nostalgia does that, doesn't that? And then you're like, oh, suddenly you think that's perfect now because you compare it. So it's one of those. James, thank you very much for the 45 months. Afternoon, boss. Sorry to miss the whole stream. You're all good. Thanks for being here now. Thank you, buddy. Good afternoon to you. Right, let's get Dodgson and Dodgson in here. I think I'm gonna... Should we play this game? Let's play this game. Anyone back from injury yet? No. Hudlin makes the bench. Look at this injury list. Simo can play. Look at that. I mean, you can't quite see it, but look at this injury list. It's a joke. Yeah, maybe, Connor, yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Vidrini. Are you Spurs in disguise? It feels like it. 7 days, 2 weeks. When's Mane back? That feels like it's been a while. Ashley Seal, 3 to 4 weeks. Suspended. Brooke Myers is nearly back. And Luca can be back on the bench maybe, but I'm not going to because he did have a partially torn hamstring. Is the mic being funny today or is it just my ears? I don't know. I thought it sounded good when I tested it earlier. No one else has said anything, James. It might sound a bit different because I did tweak it, but I don't know if it's being funny. Hopefully not being funny. Clear as a bell here, hopefully. We'd be over the moon with 7 injuries, fair. Right, let's play this game. Sandoval starts. Dodgson and Dodgson starts. Rente's been superb today. Quality sounds a bit diminished at higher volume. Interesting. I'll listen to it back. Might just be my dodgy ears, though. Zaroli, Flowers. Chucky has to play wide because of injuries. But we'll go with that. This is neat. I signed a bunch of scouts and recognised one name. Turns out he was an under-18s coach at Cheltenham when I was there. Reunited and feels so good. That's cool. Just looked him up. He's the current Samoa manager. That's brilliant. It was slightly odd at the start, almost an echo, but it's been fine since. Okay, weird. I'll listen to it back and see if I can see, but I don't know. It shouldn't be things like quality shouldn't be different. We shall see. Right, we're underway against Yeovil. Is it like peaking maybe? Like too high? Maybe I turn it down slightly? I don't know. I don't know. Right, we've won it back. Ronaldo Flowers into Falovsky, who does not get there. How annoying was that penalty loss? It would have been so cool. We are. Oh no! Did we get the FA Cup draw? I don't think we did we? We need to keep an eye on that. Yeovil on the attack against us here. Good tackles, Prince Cisse. Prince Cisse and Bruno Renta running things today. Doesn't it? Speaking of, just like your YouTube stream. Andy, thank you, buddy. Please do that. 1-0. Malvin de Meester. It's at 50 now. Come on, chat. Please like the stream. EFL League 2 is an official broadcast or added a mod. It will be official. It'll be official. How you doing, Manny? Welcome in, dude. Ronaldo Flowers dribbles through the subspace to deliver goals. He does, doesn't he? What a boy. We actually might miss him. If we do have next week, if we don't get these players back from injury, we are going to be really low on attackers. How you doing, Jazz? Welcome in, dude. Bunch of new people just dropping into the YouTube chat there. Look at that 2-0. Set pieces. Demister whips it. Falovsky heads in. Goal and assist for Malvin Demister inside the first 10 minutes. And Falovsky heads home. He's getting some goals from these set pieces. He is 6'5". Cheers. January window is going to be a big for us. We need to make some good depth signings. We kind of do, don't we? That will definitely be next stream, by the way, which may well be midweek. As I say, I'm really thinking about it. Really, really threatening to stream in the midweek. Have you got any money? Yeah, we should have money. We're pretty rich, to be honest. We sold a player for 10 mil in the summer, so yeah. Just make big signings and the current ones become the depth, yes. Late with Clayts. Yeah, my plan, I'd really like to do, and I know I promise this all the time, but this is my plan at the moment. 3 a week. One Sunday stays, of course. It's the old boy. But one daytime stream, and then one Late with Clayts a week. And I just need to pick a day. But probably like... He's offside, isn't he, right? Yeah. Probably not Tuesday, Wednesday because of Champions League. So maybe like a Thursday or a Friday evening. But probably Thursday or something. But we'll see. Maybe a Monday. Monday evening could work because straight from the Sunday stream into a Monday evening. Thursday night vibes. Anyway, I'll have a think about it. And then one in the day as well, I think, is what I want to do. It will help us make more progress with the save. Keep things ticking over, churning. Working from home Fridays can stay up later. I don't know how late it will be, James, but yes. And I also know that you live a very similar lifestyle to me, so staying up late might be 9. Thursdays is a win, Fridays a night out night. Yeah, not for me. Whoa, but yeah, that would, for other people, it would be. They've got to go back. It's Francis Okoronkwo. I mean, late for us is 8:30, exactly, yeah. I had a nice 2-hour wake window the other night, James. Between 1 and 3 a.m. He decided it was daytime and he wanted to play. Wasn't just like a little wake up, back to sleep. 2 hours, fully awake. Because it was, he decided he'd just woken up from a nap and it was daytime now. How you doing, Ren? Not for me either, but just thinking of the more general populace. Exactly, yeah. Flipping it, that's rough. Yeah, I've not fully recovered from it, I don't think. Not last night, the night before. I had a bloodshot eye in the morning, so I was like, I must have just like not slept enough, but yeah. Just fully awake. It was so annoying. Okay. Like all of the classic things wouldn't work to even get him sleepy, let alone back to sleep. We were at the urgent treatment centre yesterday at 6. No, how come? That's a bit rough. I think we need to look into whatever this thing of him not sleeping is, because he just refuses to sleep. He doesn't like lying down, so I think it's something else, honestly. But, yeah. Zoroli! 3-1. All the problems of being a dad, exactly, yeah. It would be bad if you put a blackout eye mask on him, or is that like frowned upon? That would be frowned upon. His room's completely blackout. We've got like blinds in there and stuff to do that. It's just, yeah, no, he wakes up and he's like, I'm awake now. Yeah, I don't know. Was looking a bit sketchy. We needed that goal. Yeah, we did. We definitely did. 40-degree fever. Proper drowsy was concerning. That is scary. Is she okay now? It's a she, right? Sims with the corner. This is still a game at the moment. Yeovil look quite threatening. Yeah, we've got a white noise machine. Vanessa, great suggestion, but I promise you. Well, I mean, keep them coming. But I promise you we've tried them. But yeah, we've got a white noise machine in there, which he needs. We paid for a sleep trainer in January and she has slept 10 hours minimum ever since. It was a game changer. So Kat's done a course with like this sleep person, and basically the next step of that is to get like personalized. But she got like a personalized plan from her, and it was just like put him to bed earlier. So we put him to bed early and he woke up. I think it was the night. That was the night. I think he went to bed early and then it was up for 2 hours in the night because of it. So it's one of those. I'd love it to work. I don't know if it's a sleep trainer thing. I think there's like a physical thing, like reflux, or it's his like his neck is painful, or is its ears. Like he had that ear infection. I don't know if it's like something like that. Such a minefield. Exactly. It could be so many things. Exactly. Because he is honestly the most perfect, chirpy, happy boy during the day. Nighttime, no. He's also, I'm pretty sure, teething too. He's 10 months, so it is right on time. And he is loving like a cold toy in his mouth to chew on now. So it could just be a combination of that, but it's been ages, so it could just be that. We had a bit of a phase where he was definitely teething without any teeth popping out. Then he kind of eased on that, so yeah. Get him to babysit another baby, see how he likes it. 3-2 here. We need to be a bit careful as we discuss this. Says, Pav, afternoon, just had the daughter's 7th birthday party. Chaos. That sounds like chaos. All to come. Ignore them. My mum did and eventually got bored and went to sleep. Fair. Just fair. But yeah, it's just a minefield, that is. Not recommended, but my mum put vodka on a sugar cube and gave me it. Fell asleep instantly. Probably won't do that. But fair. My son was allergic to dairy and soy through breast milk. Got mad reflux from there. Yeah, we've tried all the stuff, but not found any allergies. But it could be anything, couldn't it? Could be anything. He turned out all right, yeah. Glitter everywhere. Our little Olive is 1 next Saturday. Mental birthday planning for a 1-year-old seems bonkers to me, but who am I to tell that to the wife? Yeah, no. 3-3! We need to lock in. He's offside, but it was very nearly 3-3 there. I'm terrified. Well, I'm not terrified, but I don't want to throw this away. I do want to win the game. We've got a 10-point lead at the top. Where's the subs? Mike is defo peaking when you get louder. Maybe it's just my shouting. Let me turn it down a little bit more as well. That'll be what it is then, yeah. I did shout then. I can move it away a bit as well. Where's the subs? They're coming. I'm going to wait for this highlight. So many gaps that I don't know what the defence is doing. The only change is Farrell Johnson, who we don't usually miss out on. He plays pretty much every game, so maybe it's just him not playing. Would have advised to all never leave half intensity pre-season. Not speaking from experience. Nice. Right, let's do subs. Oh, my words. Pause. We need to do Cisse. Do we have a right back? Josh Robinson on. Chucky's knackered. But we don't really have that winger change, do we? We'll do Taylor Richards wide. Bruno Rente apprehensive. Do we? Nia Kirby can come on. Let's do that. Come on then. I've been to 2 first birthday parties this year. And Jack's won this year as well. He's given away a penalty. I've just brought him on. Robinson's given away a pen. Yeovil can equalise here unless Nunes can save, which he can't. It's 3-3. We were definitely looking sketchy earlier on. We got the 3-1 lead, but now it's 3-3. It's a good penalty. Lads, you need to go and win this game. I'll berate them. Come on then. Here we go. Sketchy and knackered, yeah. Taylor Richards. Oh, he's at the bar. Kirby. Falowski. Offside. He's offside, I'm sure of it. Yeah. That Taylor Richards effort was close, though. Can we go and find a winner? A 3-3 draw is not the end of the world, but can we go and find a winner? Or will Yeovil complete the comeback? We have a highlight. Is the Play Cafe available to the Clayton community? I like it. Falowski! We have got the winner! Dodson and Dodson's cross and Falovsky with the header. Huge. What a ball in and what a header this is. It's a bullet. That whip is brilliant. And this is a bullet header. We have got ourselves 4-3 up. In before the 90th minute, 4-4. You play Football Manager, Ren. Here comes a highlight. In added time. 5 added on. We might add a 5th. It's Demeister. It's Richards. It's wide. Falovsky has been a lifesaver this stream. He's had a good stream, hasn't he? Started a lot of games because of the injuries. And has really contributed. Demeister's lost it. Pereira's intercepted. Lads, don't do anything silly. Don't be ridiculous. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Good save. Good save. He stepped up. Good lad. He has. Right, 2 to play. Just blow the whistle, referee. We'll take the 3 points. Thank you very much. We stay 10 points clear at the top. That is a win clutched from the jaws of defeat. You love to see it. Points are being allocated. The pole with the goal. Lovely stuff. Let's get those added on. Paste those screenshots. That would have been a big bottle based on the stats. It would have been, yeah. We just looked really open defensively. I think it would have been just the fact that Frau Johnson didn't play. Jesus had a bad game. I think it was him with the gaps. It could have been, yeah, Andy. It's 6.7. He was playing on the wrong side as well. Probably doesn't have match sharpness. So it could just be that, couldn't it? Player of the match was Falovsky with an 8.6 if you picked Falovsky. Point to being allocated. And I'm going to say it. That is going to be where we are going to complete Fantasy FM for this stream. And that means that our winner in the very last game is Greenest. Can we get a big round of applause for Greenest with 220 points? Greenest, you can choose somebody to gift a sub to if you would like to. It can be a random one as well if you like. Greenest with 220. Al, you pushed him very close, my friend. Was top the whole way through. But in the end, what did it? Renter coming in maybe? Must have been that Renter points for the final game perhaps. Al, very, very close. Very close. GG's to you as well. Top 3 for you guys. Greenest, Albins, and then Pringle in 3rd. Who's the highest ranking non-subbed? I don't know how to work that out. I suppose you could put that in here. Like, they could be a different colour if they're subbed or something. I don't know. But yeah, probably not worth doing. I don't know. If that's too difficult to determine, can be random. I think it is. I'm going to do a random because it is. Let's go chat. How do I gift a sub in here? I found a way to do it before, didn't I? And I've definitely forgotten. Can I gift a sub? I will happily do so, but can you do any exclamation mark ones? Gift sub? You can. Gift 1. Right, chat. If you want a gifted sub, you have to say fantasy is your word. If you say the word fantasy in the chat, it gives you a 0.000% better chance of winning a gifted sub. Do that right now. Quick. Go. And also follow the stream. And also like the stream on YouTube. If you do those things, you've got a much better chance of getting a gifted sub. That's more than 0 though. It is. It is, yeah. There you go, Nick. You've been gifted the sub. Congratulations to you. And you can thank thank Greenest for that. He was the one who did that by winning the Fantasy League for this stream. And that will take us up to our final part of today's stream, I think. We will call it there. Let me go and drop a save. Made loads of progress. We got through to halfway through November today. Played a load of games. We went out of the Carabao Cup. We went through in the FA Cup. Did we get our draw in the FA Cup? Let's just check that before we finish up. Oh, it's the first round. We entered in the first round. How boring. We are through to the second round. It's Rotherham. Rotherham of also our league at home. So to be honest, it should be a nice, easy, safe passage through. But I will go and play probably up until January, I think, unless we do a stream tomorrow. or I'm thinking we're going to do hopefully some midweek streams. So if you're not in the Discord chat, get in the Discord and I will announce if we are going to stream in there. So if you're not in there, be prepared for notifications. But if you are in there, that's where I'll let you know and keep you up to date. Transfer special next time. If I can go and play to January, we can do a bit of a transfer special from there, which would make sense. So I will we'll call it there for today. Thank you so much to everybody hanging out today. It's been an absolute pleasure once again. I appreciate so many of you sticking around to come and watch me play Football Manager on a Sunday. It's very, very cool to see. Yeah, I'll catch you next time, I guess. Get in the Discord, !Discord to get that link there. Love the vids. Currently doing a Build a Nation with Gorica of Slovenia. Got any tips? Absolutely none, Michael. But all the best. I've never done a Build a Nation. Maybe next year's the year. Anyway, right, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you next time. It has been a pleasure. You guys are legends. Love you loads. Have a lovely rest of your Sundays. Peace out, A-Town. See you later. Bye-bye.